Right, you're gonna have to use your mouse and keyboard hand. The options are very, very limited. There's hardly any. There's no graphics options at all in this game. None. I don't know if the volume's loud enough. This is one problem when audio ain't in the stream. It's hard to tell.
It seems you've had one too many drinks. Can I get you some water, ma'am?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I just need some air.
I see. Let me know if there's anything you need.
Yeah, I will.
Player character will walk towards, click the point, double click. Okay, you run. Escape key, pause key, skip event, spacebar. Right, is it all on mouse? It's like a point and click adventure then, in a way. What's with the hair physics?
It sure is hot in
What the
here.
fuck?
Could you take my jacket?
It's like a poltergeist blowing her hair around. I don't know, but
Yes,
the physics are
ma'am.
all messed up. The graphics look like
Here's your
really
number tag.
early Xbox 360
You'll need it
graphics.
to pick up your jacket.
Right. Thanks.
What was that? You see that flicker then? It's cut between camera angles, isn't it? It's like, oh, it's not smooth though. It's released to the party floor. Sound of music and laughter can be faintly heard. No. So this is a crowd-funded game. I remember when this was being crowd-funded, and everyone was so excited for like a new clock tower or haunting grounds or whatever. I remember keeping tabs on it, thinking, I wonder how well this game did. But ultimately, from what I remember,
By the way,
it kind of flopped
have you
hard.
seen Harry?
Who?
Oh, sorry. Harry is a friend of mine. He's tall, short hair. I didn't see him anywhere at the party.
Someone came and left down the hall a moment ago.
It's those scissors
Maybe it was
foreshadowing.
him.
He's like trimming up some. What's he
Okay,
cutting exactly?
thanks. It's through that door,
Cloth?
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Does the killer in this game use a giant pair of shears as well? I don't know much about it apart from it was meant to be pretty fucking bad. Her hair is creeping me out. It's just literally flipping everywhere. Oh, he's been wounded. Well, she's got a pair of fucking binoculars on her eyes, isn't she? How did you see that from there? What was that? The worm. I don't know if he's been infected by something because it looked like some. The walk animation, her hips are going back and forth. Very sultry. I like the walk animation. It's so over. Why is she walking like that? She's either shit her pants, or I don't know. He's trying to look very sexy. It's ways. It's like they went 110% on that on the animations. Would you like something to drink? What? It's not all voice acted. Sorry, I think I've had enough for one night. Haha, maybe you're right. Let me know if you'd like some mineral water. What? So they've voice acted some of it, but not all of it? Hello, young lady. Are you back from the cocktail party? I guess you didn't find your knight in shining armor, huh? Yeah, something like that. Are you on vacation with your wife? What a strange thing to say. No, I'm traveling alone. Why is she snooping around and is like kind of... Let me introduce myself. I am Vigo Boradsov, the owner of this ship. Wow, you own this ship? Yes, it always brings me joy to see passengers such as yourself having a great time on my ship. Does she look like she's having a great time to you? Oh, I guess I'm enjoying myself. Haha, don't be afraid to speak out. If there's anything we can do to increase your comfort. The dialogue already is dog shit. Why is there... What do you call this again? I used this in high school ages ago, but there's a fucking eyeball in it. Did you see the eyeball?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is there an eyeball in the glass? The menu on the table lists various drinks and snacks. Maybe I'll order something later. No one's sitting at this table. Hi, Mr. Fox. I know Mr. Fox has been waiting for us very patiently for, was it 2 weeks or something since we played the last game?
Yeah.
But we're back now, and hopefully we get some enjoyment out of this game. The animation is really goofy looking.
Yeah, CD as well, so this thing come out like, you know...
It is. The controls are going to be clunky as well because you don't have like 3D controls, do you? It's like point and click.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have a lighter, by the way? I like to boil my prosthetic eye to sterilize it. I was going to say, is it some sort of glass eye? Because it seems a bit odd. What? But I seem to have misplaced my lighter. Sorry, I don't have one at hand. I don't smoke, so... Wait, there might be something at the bar counter. Any more boring? This game could put a glass eye to sleep, can it, Josh?
Well, if Andre Ward's fighting it.
If Andre Ward's fighting, yeah. You found... What a weird puzzle. You've got to give a guy a box of matches so he can boil his plastic eye, his glass eye, to sterilize it. That's a fucking weird way to go about, like, giving someone a lighter. You're literally probably gonna have to put the lighter on the fucking beaker itself. Something very unnatural about it. Oh, thank you, young lady. You saved me. It's a great puzzle.
Well, weird first puzzle.
That's the greatest first puzzle in point-and-click game history. Because Earthshot is dancing in the beaker. It's good already, isn't it?
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
Looking closely, it seems like he's trying to make eye contact with you. What?
Mr. Fox.
The devs, hey, we work in video games since the 90s, but somehow somebody know how to dub characters and animate their mouths. Oh yeah. You would have thought by now that would have definitely been a thing. Thanks, young lady. You are a great help. By the way, I've heard... Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even pick up on that. There's no mouth movement. But no one's speaking anyway. It's all... Maybe she's mind controlled.
Maybe like 5% of it is actually spoken dialogue, which is all...
5% of it spoken dialogue. How cheap is this game? By the way, I've heard that there are certain items you can even use on yourself. I don't have a clue what kind of items you could use on yourself, though. What a strange way to give a tutorial about healing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's items you could use on yourself. It's kind of breaking the fourth wall, really. In a strange kind of way. Yeah, they're clairvoyant. Speaking with their minds.
Yeah, they got a shining.
They got the shining. We got blood red carpets as well, so we might actually see some.
Yeah, I feel like Dick
Ghosts.
Halloran the cook movie or somewhere.
Yeah, let's look for Dick Halloran. It seems this way is off limits. It seems like it lacks music. I don't know if it's just my volume setting, but there's no like music or
This guy's like just in the board, just this thing.
a card key reader. It seems The elevator can't be used without a card key. A service elevator. Maybe guests shouldn't use this. Why not? Oh, she's got the Silent Hill 2 James Sunderland look as well. When you're walking past key items, maybe her head kind of gives an indication.
Well, I think you've seen the Silent Hill 2 remake. Like, they get hyped for an hour.
The Silent Hill 2 remake, it just keeps looking more shit as it goes along. I always thought it was a bad idea. I was never on board with that remake. Some things you shouldn't touch. You know, Silent Hill 2 is a masterpiece. You can't touch that game. Just leave it alone. Just, you know, what can you do with it, really?
Well, so you're not going to make it better, are you?
No, it's of its times. Just leave it. A sign for the cafe is on display. The name of the cafe must be French. No clue what it means. Well, we do have a French person in this chat, so... Cool, these are some rough camera angles, aren't they?
Yeah.
What is wrong with the Silent Hill 2 faces as well? 'Cause James looks like a fucking idiot. And is it Angela, the one with the knife? I think it's Angela. Have you seen her character model?
Magazine James.
She's got like a fucking double chin. Before she was quite a skinny, scrawny girl, like with this kind of haunting look to her, because she's got that kind of pale white skin and like sunken eyes. Like she's like troubled, but in this remake they kind of like put a shitload of weight on her and gave her a really bad haircut. Jessica got tired of the party, so I came along with her. I don't get why the best looking guy here is like obsessed with Rooney. What a joke. Ah, you mean the conductor Jerome? Yeah, I think that was his name. I'm not into slim guys, so... Harry was looking for you, by the way. What's going on with the sound of the background music? It's too, like, dead. It sounds off. You shouldn't totally date Harry, Monica. Are you serious? I don't date guys with no future. But he wanted to talk to you about something. You should go look for him on the lower floor. I'll consider it. The thing is, we don't understand any of these characters. We've had no cutscene, no backstory. They're just randomly talking about some relationships with guys that we don't have anything about. That's very ominous. Old lady in the elevator. That's a bit creepier. Yeah, that's totally normal. This game just seems so tacky. What kind of grandma? Yeah, grandma's got some form of Alzheimer's or something, so maybe she just thinks, let's not even go there. Whoa, see your hair flip out. Her face looked like it went backwards as well. Oh god, it's awful. Are we like stuck in motion or something? Or were we too scared to move? Oh, cute little girl. Let's follow that cute little girl. Is this the hunk of the ship? Hey there, I see you left the party too, huh? Yeah, did you see a little girl come by this way? It was just me until you came, babe. Oh, he's using the babe out there. Oh. Anyway, how's the party? You said you found a guy you like. I thought I did. He was alright, but not my type. In the end, I had to let him go. Haha, sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss? What is this dialogue? Who wrote this shit? It seemed to me like he was more into Rooney anyway. Well, each to their own, right? Personally, she bores the hell out of me. What? Why were you watching me and acting like you don't know? You're disgusting. Come on, I was cheering for you from the sidelines. I didn't expect Plain Jane to hand your ass to you. Ha ha. Go to hell. She could have chosen a better night to stand out for once. It's like we're halfway through a season of fucking Love Island. I don't know who these characters are and what the relationships are like. We don't know anything about these characters. They just throw it out at you. Sorry, if my English isn't perfect, remind that of French. Oh, it's good, mate. Don't you worry about
Buy you a
that.
drink.
What? You think a soda will get you on my good side?
Hey, you're thirsty, right? Here we
I
go.
asked him 3 times.
What the?
You had
What
to
is
talk
it
to him 3
now?
times.
Well, something's grabbing my hand.
What?
I said something inside here is grabbing my hand.
Why is something
Oh,
inside there?
Harry, the Gregory Peck Act is a bit outdated, don't you think?
I'm serious.
Oh, that is pretty cool, but it's so glitchy. You can see the frames. Oh my god, greatest game ever. She stands there witnessing everything. He's back. We got undead scissor hands. Rip Harry, dead by a drinking machine. That's not the first time I've seen a drink machine kill someone. There's a terribly shit Stephen King film called, what was it called, Maximum Overdrive, where a vending machine comes to life and kills somebody by shooting cans of cola, isn't it? Operating, what is this shit here? When a pair of stamina runs out, they will no longer be able to move, so that's like haunting grounds. Running for a long time, resisting the attack of the scissor walker. Oh, scissor walker. What would you supposed to know? Hold your breath. Seen that done a couple of times before. Rip Harry, I don't know who you are or what you knew, but rip anyway. Have you seen any gameplay of this, Josh? So we're both clueless, so this might be a really bad run. We don't know what we're doing. Oh, we loop back round? What's that shit on the floor? Is that blood? Really? A fire hydrant scared off Scissor Man already? It's a little bit lame. It's like, I wouldn't have done that because it just makes Scissor Man look like a pussy. His smartphone is poking out of his pocket. Maybe he was trying to call for help. Monica. Oh, slimy. It won't turn on. It seems to have to be out of battery. It's battery dead. Oh, so we have to charge this.
You have to like click multiple times to get stuff to happen.
If anyone's wondering, yeah, we have to click multiple times to get a different result, which is always a red herring in these point-and-click adventures. Never let the gamer have to do that because it just you lose trust in the game itself. Then you end up clicking everything multiple times. It's like it becomes some sort of form of OCD. It's really stupid. The lights on the control panel is something. Yeah, how can a fire extinguisher, like, you know, make him run away like a pussy already? It would have been better if she just threw it off the wall and smashed him in the head with it, you know? I still want to get a can of Coke, Josh. Get your hand in there. A very bizarre way to open, like, your murder of this game through a drink machine. It's kind of strange to do it that way. Where in the original one, Scissor Man would like come from the ceiling, or it'd be like abrupt, you know, that was the point, or come out of the water. But this one, a drinking machine, pulling some guy through it. There's a photograph on the table. Someone must have left this behind. An Asian girl. I wonder if this person is a passenger on the ship. They look like the kind of person you could rely on. Just click on that. This looks like somebody you could rely on. What gives you that away? She looks like a bad girl. I don't think I could. I don't think I would be walking away with like I could rely on her kind of like feelings. There are small scratches on the surface of the table. Judging by the state of the table, the scratches must have been there for a while. What's the purpose of this information? It's like what? Someone got bored and started carving like their initials into the table. What she should do is take those high heels off right away. You don't want to be running around with they on. I mean, you're getting chased by like a fucking demon. That's the first things that should come off. Hey, Oddie. Oddie's in the house. Oddie, we're playing the great NightCry, which is all one word for some reason. The sheets are wrinkled as though someone was recently sleeping here. Okay. It just feels like some of this information is just completely irrelevant. Do you have time for a nap, Josh? Recover your stamina? Yeah, yeah, from playing this game. The suitcase is locked and will not budge. There is a phone charger on the table. There we go. First puzzle done. Let's charge this phone. Of course I can charge. Okay. Are we going to see like him getting fucked up in the elevator? Thank goodness now I can use this phone. It might not be anything useful on it anyway. John Thompson is displayed on the startup screen. I don't remember how many costs this game. I can't remember. How much is this game, Josh? Do you remember? Oddie, can you find out how much this is selling on Steam? So I can't remember. Save. Anything over £1 is too much though. It's the kind of game that you need to be paid to play it, to be honest. Oh, maybe he means how much money did this make on the Kickstarter? Oh, what did I say? Oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of a neat idea. Well, it's £19. Oh, that's quite steep for a game like this. Antonia Barris. The quote isn't going through. Can we check these pictures out again? Let's have a look. What's this on top? Murder abroad, Oceanus, help. I guess I'm out of luck today. Any naked girls? My partner is still in bed. How long is she gonna sleep? This is Rodhall's Island. This is my third visit here, but there's always something new to discover. Come on, I need to read every one of these. They stop at the restaurant and my partner celebrated. This is the most boring social media ever. Mediterranean. The priest feels great. Who's this guy with a whippet? The whippet's cute. A girl with a cat. I guess these are developers of this game. These are the ones that we're going to be holding their fucking feet to the fire once we beat this game, though. I searched on the internet. €24. I bought this game for when it was on sale. Promotion. Mate, you still got ripped off. I hate to say it. Wait, is the in-game timer is matched to our timer? That's kind of cool. Let's 5 to 11. John Thomas. That Thompson, but the John Thomas. What game is that from? That sounds very familiar from another survival horror game. It wasn't Resident Evil Gun Survivor, was it?
No, that's Art Thompson.
Art Thompson. That's it.
No, there it is.
It is the same name as displayed on the smartphone. Right.
Right, so this case is locked.
So we charged the phone. We got no information out of it, right? Cool, that's a bright light. Fucking hell.
The problem is it says like it runs the battery down, so I don't know if that's like a fucking.
It's got some dynamic shadows. That was quite nice. But it's got really weird jankiness to it as well. So you see these really strange, like your hair is just still flipping out.
Yeah.
The physics are weird.
Right, so you need a fucking. Oh, there you go, so you can see.
That's our hiding spot.
Nothing useful.
So the battery drains down, does it? Of the.
Oh, that's what it said, but I don't know. Let me just leave this if like he's down.
Oh. There's got to be a head in there. Has to be. No time for doing laundry now. Well, it has a light on and it's green, so it's trying to draw our attention. A change machine for people using the laundromat. One of these must open. What's with all the drink machines in this game? Out of service. Oh, there we go. The one in red. Laundry machine. Someone seems to have left their clothes inside. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we need to come back there. A laundry machine. Passengers staying in higher classes don't use these. Why not? Some colorful fabric is mixed in with the other. Okay. I bet there's white gloves there. It's not going to be like Clock Tower 2 where you have to kind of trigger off certain things and then come back and click on the same thing that you already did to trigger it again.
It can't be that bad. Sure.
No, this game came out in what? 10 years ago, so 2014? Maybe? Around about then? I don't know actually. When did this game come out? Her hair's coming through her face. Oh, fucking hell, Josh. I told you she'd take these heels off. Oh, run backwards. Oh, there's like no build-up of tension at all. It just happens. It's bad. Okay. This game came out 2016. Yeah. So this game's 8 years old, and it looks a lot more dated than that. Mm. Oh no! Oh god, it's so shit. She's not even all the way in. Is it going to do the Lord of the Rings thing and like sniff around the table? Like the ring wraiths? I'll hold my breath. Why would you need to hold your breath? You can still breathe. God, what a terrible way to introduce like the stealth mechanics. I mean the hiding mechanics. You click on a table and you've got the most blandest like horror scene ever. There's no tension at all. Obviously, I reckon they set that camera angle up for something to happen on the counter, but they couldn't animate it, so they just didn't bother. I reckon it was meant to kind of peek over. Oh my god. So instead of just killing us behind the bar, it just hid in a freezer? Fuck, this guy's great. He hides in vending machines and freezers. Stay away from all food stock, Josh. The monster clearly saw you hiding. Why did he not find you? Yeah, exactly. The monster was playing hide and seek. He found us, and he thought, I'll hide as well. Can we? No. Oh my god, just randomly falls over. Any of these rooms? Does having the flashlight on like kind of lose the... So the first two hiding spots then are completely scripted. I think making it kind of supernatural as well, the Scissor Man, kind of takes away from the... what do you want to call it? The realism of having like a kind of stalker character. Oh, hold your breath. Oh, this is shit. I never understood why they just don't open the cupboard instead of like trying to look through the kind of like bars. Why don't you just open it and peek in? It takes, yeah, it'd be quicker just to go, okay, let's have a look. So Deadly Premonition did the same kind of thing. You held your breath in places like that as well, didn't you? And there's like a hold breath meter.
Yeah.
But weirdly enough, even though that game was a budget title, it did it better than this one.
Yeah.
And the way that, yeah, weird. He is looking for food. First he was in a vending machine and then in the freezer. Then we see him in a kitchen. Yeah, he is. He's a very, very greedy Scissor Man. Or, what's his name? It's not Scissor Man. It's Scissor Walker. Sorry, let me get that name right. Yeah, he's a complete clone anyway. It doesn't matter. So the first impressions, Josh. What's your first impressions of this game so far?
3 and 4.
Yeah.
Gameplay's not great. Graphics very dated.
Yeah.
The sidetracks almost non-existent.
We've been playing for about 35 minutes, I would say, and already I could tell that this game was a waste of time. It's like this Kickstarter is a failure, and the fans that kickstarted it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. Are you all right? You look very pale.
Are you alive?
What?
Are you alive? Did she just ask that question? Scissor Man's pushing. What was that? Some sort of. Crap! That is using some force. It was enough force to splat him against the wall. I was really attached to that character. What was his name again?
So how much force did he like fling in?
Well, the trolley was empty. I don't know how it was able to produce so much like heft. A car key was laying on the serving cart. It must have fallen from the crew member's pocket. What a coincidence. And when the way she holds the flashlight, it's like it's stuck to the palm of her hand. It's like they couldn't Have you noticed that? She's not holding it correctly. They couldn't render her fingers, like, you know, gripping an object. How did that man saw the corpse and the blood everywhere before seeing us? I don't know. It was a good point, though. Maybe he's just moronic, like, it seems like every character. Oh, don't check inside any food. No, that's actually perfumes, isn't it? I got taught this trip by Paul. He goes, if you ever go on holiday, when you go to the airports, use the free aftershave and free perfumes. Just pretend you want to buy it, so you just freshen up, so you don't smell like, you know, bodge. Because obviously, when you're actually on the plane for like 15 hours, yeah, just go into the airport and just pretend that you're gonna buy something, and spray like, you know, £800 worth of perfume on yourself. Oh my god, we got the same jump scare, but we've seen it already. Same one, isn't it? Or is that another person in another freezer? What's the point of hiding some of the corpses in, like, the freezer, but then some of them are just destroyed outside of, like, you know, one guy smashed the pieces on a cart, one guy got pulled through a vending machine, blood everywhere. Why hide this one? Random guy killed by the cart. Yeah, what was his name? He looked like the first guy, but they just put a fat belly on him. There's someone running behind the, Oh no. This music's pretty good, actually. Are we following all the blood? A keycard reader. Looks like we're out of power. But the lights are turned off, so we need to use a generator. I hate generator puzzles in survival horror games. It's so fucking boring. We're gonna have to go to the basement, get a crank, restart the end, like the fucking generator, and come back up here. So we can't actually skip this dialogue, but we can skip others. He really wanted you to pay attention. One of these fuses is broken. Maybe I can get the other movie by replacing the fuse. Oh, is this a puzzle? The music, oh my god, there is a dead body. Man, we saw him a few minutes ago. I know, they're trying to surprise us with a body we already saw before. I think the game forgot that we've already seen it. Yeah. How does someone interact with this puzzle right here? Did you see how janky that movement was? That's not important right now. What? Click on that bucket again. Let me read this. A bucket. Great. I'm saved. What? I used the same bucket at home. What the fuck does that mean? Answers on a postcard. Angie. Hello, John. It's Angie. Are you okay? Everyone is making a fuss here because the elevator stopped working. Well, and there's a demon on the loose killing everyone. Hello? Who is this? Where's John? I picked up his phone. I thought to take it to the front desk, but the elevator isn't working. What, just hand it in casually? Oh, I found this on a dead body. I see. Thanks for picking it up. That's my husband John's smartphone. Is he on your floor? I'm not sure. So you're gonna break the news to her. That's okay, dear. You wouldn't even recognize him. We can meet up at the front desk once the elevator is fixed. Yeah, I checked it out and it looked like one of the fuses has blown. Well, he could easily fix that with the tools he carries around with him. John is an electrician, so he always has tools on his suitcase. Oh, we've got to get this into a suitcase. That's why we need to do it. I'll tell you what he looks like, so please find him and ask him to fix it for us. It will probably be faster than waiting for the crew. Right, I'll do that. Right, so the tools to fix the elevator is in that suitcase, but we can't open the suitcase.
Yeah, so
And the game knows we already saw him because that didn't trigger the Scissor Man's appearance. Yeah, exactly. It's like we know what he looks like. Well, he's all fucked up now. He's dead.
is he the guy in the freezer? Yeah.
No, he was the guy in the elevator, wasn't he, John? Because didn't he pull that phone out of his pocket?
So what? We got to check his body again. Just to see maybe like.
I don't know. We need to check his body again because we already checked it for the phone. Unless we have to check his body again for the keys to the briefcase. I mean the fucking bag or whatever. Withheld. Hey John, how is your luxurious life aboard the cruiser? We're lost without you. Honestly, there aren't many electricians that could replace you. And hey, excuse me. Oh, is this John's wife? No, but I need to get help immediately. What? Who is this? Have I got your wrong number? Just listen. There's a murderer. Lots of people are being killed. I'm not sure what you're playing at, but if you've got John's phone, you should return it to him now. Wait, please listen to me. It's weird. For like a game that's this old, how can he not like get remotely human-like dialogue at this stage?
Yeah, I know. It's so.
How can the writing be so shit? Fans can translate better than this. So the conversation means with that the Scissor Man's walker problem is only on this floor and not on all the boat. Yeah, that's true. They talk like they don't know anything else. Even though like half the crew seems to be slaughtered on this floor. How do we open John's bag though? That's the question now.
That's it. They ain't got like a card key or fucking smart key. So we've got to find like a
Any ideas?
bit of like wire or something.
It just seems so nonchalant and people talking to you about the most basic things, even though you're witnessing all these horrible events.
Yeah.
It just comes across really silly. If Monica was smart, take a photo of the corpse and send it to all John's contacts to be aware about the killer. Yeah, she should, but I don't think she's that smart. I don't think the developers are thinking that far in front. It's just like, please believe me. Oh, the suitcase belongs to John. Wait, so we had to have that phone call in order to trigger this code. Enter the passcode.
Oh, we haven't found anything for it.
We don't know anything about no passcode. What year is this game? Should we go for it? 2016 was it? Let's just give it a try. Wild guesses won't get me anywhere. Right, so I guess the code might be in this room.
Maybe check his phone again.
Check his phone, definitely.
Right.
Let's charge that shit up.
This click.
Oh, there may be a clue for the passcode in his SNS. So, yeah, we'll go on his phone. SNS. So it was a 4-digit code. Oh, is it celebrate his birthday? Go up a second. What's that thing about? No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, there you go. His birthday. Yeah, so it'd be 3/14/2016. And how would that work?
Well, it's four digits.
So what year was he born? How old is he? 0314. Where'd you get that code from? Fuck it, we're just gonna put 0314. Nice. Is a suitcase is a small box filled with parts for electrical appliances. I hate to break it to you, Josh, but you're not like much of an electrician, so hopefully we don't have to do anything with wires. If it's just the case of putting a what do you call that again? A fuse in, maybe it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the date of his birthday message. Oh, so I was right. So there you go. Cool. See, it's good having people in here that just helps you out solve these crap puzzles, because sometimes it could just take you forever, and then it's like, ugh. Mr. Fox, is there more than one stalker in this game? Or is it all like this scissor person? What's his name again? Scissor Walker.
Check out his room.
Yeah, the bloody handprints. We've been in one of the doors with the bloody
I
handprints.
haven't seen that camera anywhere. That's so weird.
Oh wait, the mirror's smashed. Fully smashed that time.
Yeah, it is always been smashed.
Yeah, but fully smashed like that? Am I wrong?
Why is the camera completely different?
Well, go in there anyways. Have a look.
Is it?
Yeah. A framed picture of a mid-aged couple smiling together. By now, these people are probably... Oh, I love how we didn't even get to see it. You know what I mean? What's the point in that? The only thing in this drawer is a Bible. I can't count on that monster chickening out just because I pull out a Bible. Are they atheists who made this game, do you think?
Yeah, could be anything. What can we see there? Got a crappy wallet, put the food in the charger just
Yep.
to save the couple.
I always find it interesting when games introduce like a mobile phone or something and you can like flick through it. I always thought that's quite cool, quite weird. Remember that the employee killed by a cart didn't saw the blood. There's everywhere on the floor on the boat. That's true. He was just like very willy-nilly, as we say about it. He might have thought it was some sort of strawberry jam or something.
Yeah, so just a save point.
Just a save point.
Not even do the fuse now, do I?
Mr. Fox, does anybody unironically like this game? Is this game got any fans at all that genuinely think it's, you know, remotely good? Or is it all just for like played for laughs? Because you can see, because it's quite bad, I can imagine some people would get some enjoyment out of it. The game has multiple endings as well, so it's staying true to like the Clock Tower formula. But getting one ending will be enough in this game. I couldn't imagine people want to play it like multiple times. It feels so empty, doesn't it? I think I'm the only one in the world that likes this game. You might be.
Hello?
Monica? Is that you, Monica?
Jessica?
Help me! A freakish monster is killing people! What should I do?
It's okay. I've seen it too. You have to keep calm. Where are you now? Can you get help?
I'm on the floor where we got separated. There's no way out of here. I couldn't get through to anyone until I tried calling the number for your room.
Listen, we need to stay together. I'm coming up to your floor now.
Oh, okay. I'll be waiting by the front desk.
There's like no way to find, is there?
No.
So far? I mean,
And another problem with making the Scissor Man like a supernatural demon this time is that you can't really have a twist on the ending where it could be one of your friends or someone that you've met in the game because they're human.
yeah.
It's like it wouldn't work, would it? So you can't have that kind of end game twist where with a lot of these movies, like, you know, this game's obviously inspired by a lot of the 80s slashers, right? And a lot of those was like, guess who the killer is? You can't really do it when the killer's like a fucking ghost.
No, it just works way better. It just being like a human.
Yeah, it's like it's one of her friends, but which one is it? It kind of loses that mystique.
Right, we'll find this fucking elevator now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Oddie, I saw a video of the new Clock Tower remake. And it's like you see like a minute trailer, and then there's like a little bit of the commentary by the creator itself, like the lead developer. And he was talking about the game and like some of the features, and I gotta be honest, I wasn't that impressed. The game aesthetically looks exactly the same, which is okay, I guess. You know, people would say we don't want people to fuss about of it, but there doesn't seem to be anything added. They've added save states, which you could get on emulator anyway, which we use. There's a rewind feature, which again you can do anyway with emulator, so those features don't really matter. Localization into English, which we already have by the fans, you know, translating the game. So all these features have already kind of been done anyway. I think there might be some sort of new arrange mode, so I think that would be the only like kind of thing that might be worthwhile playing for, if they've kind of made the puzzles less obtuse and more logical or smarter. So I was looking at it, and all the fans seem to be really happy. I'm there thinking, it's not really... I am not sold on it at all.
No, where you get a translator.
Yeah, it's like...
What's going on?
What can you do in this game that I haven't done, like, last week? Oh, there's that girl... There's that old lady ghost. What is she doing? This is so fucking weird. That was so stupid. There was an old lady just walking circles around you in the elevator, and then you die. Cool, that's got to be one of the stupidest endings I've seen. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Oh my god, why is it back here? What's going on? Do you have to scroll down and click on the... Maybe these are save states down here. Where is the save data in this game? Ah, I have an allergy to old ladies. How did the old lady even kill us anyway? She was just walking around in a circle.
There's a stupid prompt on the screen, but I don't know what you're supposed to press when it came up.
Right, well we have a problem because we don't actually know how to load the last save point up. Okay.
Right, I've got a fuse ready, good. But what's the
Alright, we're gonna have to go into controls because we don't actually remember what that means.
there's no fucking
And this game's shit, there's no proper options to actually check these things out.
really?
It's like a memory test. You've got to remember exactly what that meant, the exclamation mark. It's history of all the endings. We just want to know how to beat that section. And there's no option. See, they give it to you once and then they expect you to remember it.
Just get it quickly, guys.
Alright, Oddie, can you find out how to beat the elevator section? Or somebody? What button do you have to press? Because we don't know how to use that exclamation mark. Maybe just click it. Maybe click.
I tried, but nothing's happening.
Maybe spacebar. But what a stupid ending.
Yeah,
It was more laughable than scary.
Frankly, it's just your...
Oh well, we'll give it another try.
We have to take the bucket, you reckon? Maybe like...
A bucket. I think she's being sarcastic.
Right.
But you don't know with the developers of this game. I'm asking myself, is that the save before or after you friend phone
Hey,
call?
what's going on?
Alright. How do you... This scene's so funny. Spacebar. How do we beat this part? Does anyone know? What the fuck happened, Josh?
So I just spammed the button, just like...
What happened then? I don't... There's no cutscene. It just teleports us outside the fucking elevator.
So that we just...
How... We don't actually know how we even beat that section. It just seemed like cut away.
Before I just clicked on the icon, but this I just spammed it.
I don't understand. It won't open. It sounds like someone's drawing very loudly down one of these hallways. Audie, what's your thoughts on this game? Just come on, speak to me. He's gone quiet. I want to know what he thinks. No sign of anyone behind the bar. The music is good. The game is meh. Yeah, one of the tracks was quite good actually. It's still better than Clock Tower 2 on PS1 though. What's it called? The monster inside?
The struggle within.
The struggle within. AKA Ghost Head. That was fucking terrible. That was worse than this so far. I kind of like the graphics, but the gameplay is mediocre and amateurish. The visuals ain't too bad, but again, this game's less than 10 years old. Mine is 8 years old.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck me. I know it's a budget title, but it's not a looker, is it? The animations are goofy as hell, though. That could definitely be improved. Ghost Head, The Struggle Within was a spin-off. And she runs like she's got Gammy Hulk Hogan knees. It's how the Hulkster gets out of bed, brother.
Yeah, that's how Steve had like 80-year-old girlfriend, brother.
I love Steve or Bubba the Love Sponge's wife, brother. But didn't Bubba the Love Sponge's wife say Hulk Hogan had like a fucking 12-inch cock or something? He was destroying it, wasn't he, in bed? When he started going on his like racist rant about black people. Yeah, but in his own words, Hulk Hogan ate like a fucking pig that night, and he wasn't performing at his best. But I think his best years was probably in the 70s because he's been fucked since the 90s by the looks of it. Have you ever watched any of his wrestling matches?
Right, so the one more we gotta get in is the shredded bit.
Where is that guy from before? Yeah, where's that guy cutting those ribbons or whatever he was doing?
Yeah, the weird like gash in his back.
Oh yeah, with that like fucking earwig coming out of his neck. Maybe we have to examine it from the other side of the desk.
I think it's that fucking stupid. Maybe.
I think this game could be anything's possible with this
I
kind of game.
tried, but nothing came up. Great, so the one door we gotta get into is locked.
I want to see more Granny, to be honest. I think Granny, serial killer's better than the Scissor Man in this game. Because she just kind of like, you know, runs circles around you, quite literally. So I want to see more of that.
You're here.
It looks like I can get onto the deck via the cafe on the 2nd floor. So we have to go through the cafe. It looks like a comfortable sofa, but there's no time to relax.
Alright, so we gotta like maybe go up the elevator.
We're gonna try to go up the elevator.
See if we can up. Door's locked now.
I bought the game a few months ago. Also me. I never played that game. Just saw gameplay. We all, mate. We all go. We all do that kind of stuff. How many games do we buy on Steam discounts?
Yeah,
Like summer discounts. We buy like 80 games for like 90% off. I mean, we play maybe like 1% of them. Then the rest we watch other people play them or just read like a mini review and go, yeah, it don't look that good actually. It's not worth my time. All I want to know is, did this game sell well, and are we going to get a NightCry 2? Did this game generate enough trust among its fan base that they'll be dedicated in buying a sequel to this?
I'm gonna see that one.
Josh said no on both accounts. I want a NightCry 2. This is an underrated masterpiece. Josh, is this better than Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs? Josh said Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs is terrible, so
I mean, the decent thing with that game, it was really short.
the only good thing, it was short. That's not really a good thing, is it?
The story was convoluted. The game wasn't scary. The locations were dull. It was absolute shit compared to the first game. I'm surprised it wasn't the same developer. So, yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
True. She runs like she's got a proper hunchback as well. That fucking posture. She's been working like a desk job for like 9 to 5 for like 30 years or something. She's properly hunched over, isn't she? Me, it's because of horror games give me too much pressure and it takes me only a few minutes before closing the game. Yeah, some people aren't built for horror games. I think out of all the genres people watch, the horror game genre is one that people seem to kind of relax and want to watch others play. Because yeah, tension, horror. Some people are a little bit more sensitive than others, which is understandable. That is a genre I do understand.
Did I say the cafe on the 2nd floor?
Yeah, is this the 2nd floor?
Yeah. Let me just double check.
I'm actually quite a hardened, seasoned horror game player, but there are times where I play games, you know. I always tell the same story, but when the first Resident Evil dropped on PS1, that was unbelievably scary. Then Silent Hill topped that. And there's been a couple of that's come out where I've been like, wow, that is fucking terrifying. One of them was Amnesia, the first one. Christ. That one was one that came out that really kind of made my blood go cold. And Condemned as well on 360. That was a great game. If no one's checked Condemned out, Criminal Origins, check that game out for a survival horror game. It's like an investigation kind of... How would you classify Condemned?
It's like a
First person action, investigating horror game where you're tracking down a serial killer that murders other serial killers. What a great premise. But it's eerie, it's scary, it has a very how do you explain the combat in that game?
It's like very like kind of like visceral, very like
yeah, it's very I can't think of the right word.
Gritty, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm also kind of people that can laugh in front of horror movies. Yeah. A lot of time people laugh at horror movies because sometimes it's like a nervous reaction. It's like, it kind of lets off some steam, doesn't it? It kind of takes the tension out of the game. But if it's a bad game, like a bad horror game, they're always quite fun to watch. 4 quarters, Josh. Very specific. 4 quarters.
It's just lucky I even like clicked on the things on the camera.
One game I'm thinking about playing is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game, because I'm a huge Killer Clowns from Outer Space fan. We used to rent that film out many times from the local video shop when when I was very, very young. This is early 90s. And they've just done a game on Steam for it. Okay, it's Intel's. It's actually coming out of his mouth. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I kind of want to play it, but it's purely online based. So I don't know if it would stream well. But I kind of want to support it at the same time, because it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's so fucking cool. Don't play that. It's just one of those multiplayer run away from the bad guy games. Yeah, that is the problem. But Oddie, you know what Killer Clowns means to me. I love that fucking movie, and I would like to kind of give my 2 cents on it. I like to play it just to talk about the film, because I love that film. Does it have the official Killer Clowns from Outer Space theme as well, with done by the Dickies? Please tell me the game opens with that theme, because that would be amazing.
You can't use the money in this.
Just, can we not?
So just clothes in there, but you can't fucking use the quarters here.
Laundry machine seems like someone's left some clothes. Now, is that
Yeah, is that a red herring or something?
Is that a red herring? Can we do that? And recently I'm starting to play and finish more and more horror games. The Five Nights at Freddy games, Five Nights at Freddy fan games, Poppy Playtime and Indigo Park. Well, you're kind of building up your resilience to horror, aren't you? You're kind of putting yourself into a more of an uncomfortable atmosphere. Mr. Fox, play a game called Condemned Criminal Origins if you haven't played it. It's really, really good. And it's old enough to be able to run on, mostly all computers at this stage, I would have thought. But that is a great one that I highly recommend. Not enough people talk about Condemned. It's creepy, it's got a good story, it's got really good action, and it's quite brutal as well.
Right, I don't know where they said there's an exit way in the upstairs cafe. I don't know where the fucking cafe is.
Where is this cafe? We're lost.
The problem is, you pick the map, it's just one item you find downstairs. It's you didn't take it with you, it's just there.
Can you write the name of the game in chat, please? Yeah. Oh my god, how long was that black for?
To be honest, we're already fucking searching for this fucking box thing. There you go.
Oh, I do apologize. Is working now?
Right, now let's see.
Yes, the game's back. Now, Mr. Fox is hyped for this game.
Now, here we go. Let's see how shit this game is. So we click this box and nothing happened.
Right.
So we're gonna click it again. And yeah, let's see what happens.
The moment of truth. Do we have to click the box twice in order to fucking make it move? Now, this is what you call sucky game design.
Well, at first, we had to talk to him 3 times to actually get a fucking customer to trigger.
Got to talk to a guy 3 times in order to trigger a cutscene. It's like they developed this in the early 90s or something.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
I always wonder with these games, you watch them being played or you're playing them yourself and you just think, what are the developers thinking? Why couldn't they fix this problem? So is there any beta testers that sat there and went, what the fuck is the point in this?
Yeah.
How stupid is this? Oh, the black screen started when you wrote to me the name of the game you recommended me. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, I see. Yeah. Right, Josh's fuck up. Okay, I'm going to write Condemned again. Hang on. That's the game you want. Condemned Criminal Origins. Absolutely worth your time, and if anyone is curious about it, play it. It's a really great horror game from the 360 generation. It's all about melee combat as well. There isn't many firearms in the game, but when you get a firearm, you do feel like God for a little while. But it's mostly about the visceral brutalness of what happened there.
Oh, it's just red herrings. Nothing.
How fast does she shut that box? It's like one frame and it's shut.
I mean, I was clicking, but yeah, it makes it like fine.
I'll play it if I see that game in promotion. I'll 100% play it. It's a...
Jessica?
What?
Thank goodness you're okay.
Look at behind her. Oh no. Click, 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 click. Spam these buttons, Josh. Oh my god, you beat him already. Scissor Man is a pussy.
So, unarmed woman carrying a thing.
Yeah, so unarmed woman who's like 2 stone, carrying a phone and in high heels, bested the Scissor Man demon. Oh god, this game sucks. Why don't you just carry that with her all the time? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Scissor Walker. Not to be mistaken with Scissor Man. Can't she just take the fire hydrant? Just like, you know, strap it to her back like a Ghostbuster and just walk around with it.
Wait, so what's these keys for? Oh, key for the cafe. My cafe was...
Where is that cafe?
It was upstairs again, wasn't it? I think it's in this renovated, just double check it. A little brochure.
Oh, she can't because the fire extinguisher machine is empty after 1 use. Oh, well, that's very convenient. So if there is a fire on this ship, you literally get about 2 seconds to use it before it runs out.
Onto the deck from the 2nd floor via the cafe. Yeah, there you go. So there's one of the locked doors at the cafe. To be honest, it's probably best after you go to the bedroom before you save it. Just in case.
Yeah.
There's a bit of one.
One of the boxes is blocking the door, push it out of the way, and inside of the room, examine lockers, blah blah, done all this. Chapter 2, Scene 1. When you reach the island?
Yeah, we have to give after all.
Okay. I'm jump ahead.
You remember, look how fucking slow she runs. It's like, we have to go all the way up there.
Yeah, she's so slow. She might just have a turtle head, to be honest, so she's just like trying to squeeze her ass cheeks together. I think people on the boat also used to fight against Scissor Man Walker, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the work to the... what's that? Yeah, it's probably why it's low. They've been battling this like creature for like, ages as well, so there's nothing left in the fire hydrants. Why not just have like one-time use items on the side, like a chair that's like glowing, so you could just grab it up, grab it and smash him over the head or something. Mix it up a little bit.
Right, now we've got to find one
Script writers. Ah, I see. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Fox, but I don't think there are that many script writers in this writing this game, or if there was, they're very incompetent.
What's this fucking locked door? It's not that.
The lighting effects are actually pretty decent in this game, though. I will give it that credit.
Yeah.
Is this game played much on Twitch? Anyone stream this game? Oh, your English is fine. I understand 95% of what you write, so yeah, you're good.
Where's this fucking cafe to?
Go back to lockers and examine the body. Did you do that? So once you've seen the body once, you got to go back and examine it, I think. That's what you got to do.
So you got to go
Yeah.
downstairs again.
It says, examine the lockers. A story about what happened. And once that's finished, go back and examine the body again. So we need to go back.
We have to go all the way back down again.
I should just keep this guide open so we can get like a much smoother gameplay.
Yeah,
It's not like it's not like anyone's going to enjoy us getting lost in this game anyway. I wouldn't have thought. At least we could keep the game running quite smoothly.
And with this fucking walk speed, I mean, just looking.
Yeah.
It takes forever to fucking get places.
It does. Mr. Fox, if you had to choose between this game or The Beast Within, Clock Tower 2, or The Struggle Within, I keep calling it Beast Within because it's the same thing anyway.
Yeah, Beast.
Because what was that character's name again? He was a beast.
Maxwell.
No, the guy inside the girl.
Bates.
Yeah, Bates was a beast in Clock Tower 2 anyway.
He was not the best about the whole game.
Yeah, Mr. Bates was the best character.
Yeah, he literally just beat
What do you prefer, this game or do you prefer Clock Tower Ghost Head? Because so far, as bad as Ghost Head was, I think it's just a little bit more. It's a little bit more pleasing to watch because maybe I'm just stuck in that generation, that 16-bit gen. Sorry, 32-bit early gen. It just seems a little bit more interesting. As bad as that game fucking was, and it was awful. This one's a bit more bland, I'd say.
Yeah, it's like big open areas, and I've got to be honest, there's very little to do in it.
Yeah, because you had like suits of armor coming to life. You had like little girls like running around. You had zombies, broomsticks. You know, it just seemed that you had third-person action segments. It was terrible. Even though this is probably technically a better game, I choose Ghost Head because nothing has sense, so it's funny. Yeah, nothing makes sense in that game, and that does make it funnier. But you have to play it with a guide, otherwise you'll be so frustrated playing that game. The puzzles are just so obtuse and ridiculous, you would not understand them.
I think this is a shortcut.
Can you imagine if you strap one of those? How many miles did you walk today on her ankle?
Yeah, fucking hell, it'd be crazy.
Cool. Her step counter would be through the roof.
Usain Bolt, fucking jealous, I think.
Here we go. The locker is locked and will not open. Oh, there she is. There she was.
Yeah, you just target the.
We want to target the dead body in there, not the other locker. Jessica is slumped against the back of the locker. It is clear from her deathly pale skin that she will never again see the light of day. Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect she would, to be honest. She looks pretty dead to me. Right, and what now? It says a story event will happen, and once the event is finished, go back to the lockers and examine the body. And then what? It says chapter 2, scene 1. When you reach the island, you... What? Now where do we go? This guide's shit.
Well, we got keys. It says, like, look, the key to the cafe.
Why did we have to go back there? It said on the guide to go back and check the body. But I don't think it did anything.
So what's the... Yeah, so what? We have to just, like, trot in the cafe room now upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, that's a fucking waste of time, wasn't it? Well, what's the point? Oh, yeah, she's dead. It's over.
Oh, this game's shit.
Like, so what? There's absolutely nothing else.
Did we get a wedding ring yet?
No.
It's one of the very first things you can do. It says go to the counter and... Go to the counter with the cash register and examine it to obtain 4 quarters. Then go back to the room with the vending machine where you first met Scissor Walker and put the 4 quarters into the juicing vending machine furthest to the right to get the key item wedding ring. How would you know this?
Or is it the first room we're in? One of the first rooms we're in?
Yeah. You put the 4 quarters into the juicing vending machine furthest to the right.
Is this upstairs, downstairs?
It says after you first evaded the and escaped Scissor Walker for the first time, you're able to find a store full of snacks and food. Go to the counter with the cash register and examine it. So I guess you go to like where the freezer department is and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've got the quarters, but where's the...
It is around there somewhere. It just says it's the furthest vending machine to the right. And it gives us a wedding ring. Now, what is the wedding ring used for? I do not know.
Well, it's got to be like... It's got to be sides of the better ending, surely.
I'm turning around all the ship and I don't know what to do. I know what to do, but I won't say because I don't backseat. And I like to see you suffer. I know. You like to see us getting really angry with these games.
Right, so we got to find the fucking...
The more I play games, the more lost we get, the more frustrated I get because I just think people are just getting so bored of us walking around this fucking boat.
Yeah, we still don't know where the cafe is. We got the key.
We have the cafe key.
It's on this floor.
We can't find the cafe. We don't know. For some reason, we have no idea what the wedding ring even does.
This is not the cafe. This is just fucking...
Maybe put the quarters in that one with all the blood. Let's get
It's
his...
set furthest to the right, so it's not... It can't... No, can't be in front of it. This one. On first day. Oh, it is this one. Right.
I don't have a purse. Yeah, well, you got some fucking money. Is it going to come off a hand? Yeah. A severed hand. It has a wedding ring. What a strange puzzle. Why would one take a wedding ring off a corpse's hand?
No.
It's like, yes, I think I might be needing this later on in the quest. It's like, how would you know this? There's no logic behind it, is there? It's just like, it's a game. Game logic. But there's no excuses for shitty writing. Oh, here we go. The music's getting more intense now. It sounds like someone's got the biggest pen ever and scribbling shit down. When you get the cell phone and charge it, press it. Okay, now I don't know where to go because this was something we should have done early in the game. Oh god, where are we going then, Josh? I can a spray can purchased from before the cruise. Oh yeah, I forgot. I bought this can of pepper spray. Would this work on monsters? Well, the fire hydrant does, so why wouldn't a pepper spray? And she could just basically throw.
So you literally can't pick up. You have to like.
Maybe it's a trigger. Maybe if he chases us in here, it would like be a weapon.
Right, we're still looking for this cafe, aren't
It doesn't say anything about the cafe though on this guide. It just says check the locker room again, and it says a story event will happen. And then it says, when you reach the island, you'll come across a cabin. On the counter next to the relic fuel tank, you'll find some gloves. So once we do this little bit, we're actually not on the ship anymore.
So what's
It literally just ends with us checking the corpse in the locker. That's what it says.
So what, the wedding ring is like the trigger? So when
Maybe we're gonna put the wedding ring on the dead corpse in the locker, and it might do something.
So what's this key for then?
I don't know what the key's for. We have.
I'm already pissed off this game. Nothing makes sense.
Oh, someone help us!
So what do I do? Do I get back downstairs now, or do I try to keep trying to find this fucking cafe that doesn't exist?
I'm gonna ask Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox, does this cafe exist, and can we go in it? That is a question. Oh, a weapon that can maybe work against the monster. I think the best thing to do is leave it here. Yeah, exactly. Well, she's a blonde after all. I shouldn't generalize, but she is a blonde. So, she might not be the brightest. I think this guide is just shit, actually. I might just go on a different guide. Fuck it.
Yeah, because like, it's clearly missing fucking steps.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god, this... I don't think there's a single guide in game FAQs. I'm looking at it right now. There ain't nothing on it. Board? No. I went on the board and the first topic was, do not buy this game in caps. There's your warning right there.
I agree.
And she knows that it can be useful. She said it, but she didn't take it. Yeah, because she's a fucking idiot. That's why she didn't take it. She wants to get killed by the scissor... what's his name again? Scissor man? Scissor person? Scissor Walker. I'm never going to remember that name. It's stupid.
Fucking yeah, I know. I know God's sake.
Do you know what I might do? I might open a speed run on YouTube and do it that way. Yeah. I know it's going to take about 1,000 years, but at least we're going to maybe find out what to do. NightCry speed run. Let's see what we can find.
Maybe that guy fucking...
Oh, that guy. Yeah, what's his name? ECD Weiss. How the hell do you pronounce that name?
Oh, yeah.
Ecdysis? Ecdysis? Fuck me, what a terrible name. I don't understand what the fuck that even means. You want me to... Oh, please do, Mr. Fox. Save me some time. Alright, Mr. Fox, you can definitely spoil what to do because we're losing the will to live playing this game right now.
There's nothing in the laundry room, is there?
There's nothing in the... Yeah, because I can check. I can watch a speed run and it'd be like... Do to the other floor. Alright, Josh, go to the other floor. See, this is one thing I've always wanted in stream. I said, I wish there was more than one person watching my streams. So sometimes when you get stuck, you could get a bit of help. That would be great. Looks like, Mr. Fox, you're becoming my dream come true. Someone that can actually guide us through these shitty games live. We're waiting on bated breath now. Mr. Fox is going to finally solve this puzzle for us.
Oh, just
you put a wedding ring on it. You can't use that there. Go in front of the first room of the game. Alright, so we're going to the first room of the game. According to this guide, we actually come off the boat onto an island after this. What'll be quite good. Change of scenery. Her back is so fucked up at this stage. Look. It's like she should be in a wheelchair. Why does she kind of huddle over?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's really strange. She's becoming like the Hunchback of Notre Dame by like every minute. Oh, pool of blood. Oh no. That's pretty cool actually, I like that. Oh no. Run for your life, Josh. And another thing I don't like about the scissor walker being supernatural, it feels like it could spawn anywhere. Yeah, it breaks the rules of horror. That you kind of want them to play by the rules where it can't just turn up anywhere, because it just breaks the immersion, I find. Maybe that's just me, but I'd rather it be a little bit more human. Can we get in one of those giant sized cardboard boxes like Snake? Oh no. Well, it's her fault for not taking the pepper spray. She's being a dumbass. Circle around. Oh no, come on, Josh. You could best it with your left, your one index finger. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's a good question. If you can just push it off every time it encounters you, I don't know. Elevator.
Right.
Yes, Mr. Fox is going to save this run.
Right, this is the first game, I think. So what the fuck do?
He just said elevator. Oh, wait a minute. She's not even hiding behind it. She's like half in, half out. At least hide behind it. Or here. Oh, you could hide in the elevator. I guess it's an option.
Yeah, well, it's fascinating.
I forgot the hiding spot. Oh, that didn't matter. So good.
Yeah, I just stumbled on it.
Yeah. I love that in horror movies too. Once like the killer leaves the room, the person just exits out straight away and just looking around. It's like I'd be there for like half a day for him to piss off. So much space and little something. And so little
Why
inside.
is the hitbox like in the top middle where everything else is on the door handles? Like
Yep.
Can we make it consistent?
Well, this is NightCry, so yeah, it is going to be janky as shit. There's no way that door should have been locked. Not in front of that room. There is a plan of the ship. Now in front of that room, there's a plan. Maybe, is he talking about map? Map of the ship?
A map room.
Why on earth does the guide, the official guide, well, I'll say official guide, it just ends with like checking the corpse in the locker?
Yeah, sure. Like this where the map is.
Okay. Is it like a brochure?
Yeah, but we keep looking at it and I cancel what I'm doing.
Oh, maybe it's just telling you, like, helping you out, remember? It looks like I can get out. Why doesn't she take it with us? Like, every Silent Hill game, Resident Evil game, it marks it off on the map.
So
Why can't she carry it?
So is the cafe open now then? Like, does that let's remove a barrier or something?
Can we go to the cafe now, Mr. Fox?
So this is the cafe here.
Now the stairs in the main room. Ah, going upstairs.
So hold on. So you look at a brochure and then it's like...
That brochure was what enables us to...
So look at a brochure. It's now like it gives us the access, like just to move this this 2-foot room.
There we go. So just to clarify, you have to click the brochure in order to walk up these stairs.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right, but when you edit it, just literally edit out that has to be 40 foot.
No, we're keeping everything intact so people can see how shit this game is.
I should have run the deck display was locked. Well.
Now I let you discover Well, thank you, Mr. Fox. That saved some time.
Um,
Get in there.
you going in?
What? Why did she open it and go back out? What was the point in that? Because you would just maybe go, oh, I can't go there yet. I'll go back downstairs.
Oh,
She just realized.
Whoa, you made me jump. I thought I was the only survivor on this floor.
this is no time to be laughing. We have to get out of here before it comes back.
Yes, I just got here in search of a way to another floor.
Do you have any ideas?
I do. There's an emergency rope ladder we could use to move down the side of the ship.
Seriously? If we fall, we'll be seafood.
Would you like to stay here? I'm going down.
Wait, I'm coming too.
All right, let's go.
She's still in the speak animation and it's like ended.
It's just so.
Everything is janky as fuck. Oh, Eric, Mr. Not Suspect guy. Yeah, it can't possibly the only guy, the only other guy in the game. It cannot be him.
Yeah, he's got like a fucking massive gash in the back of his neck.
They know how to conceal the killer, don't they? Well, yes, that's right, Maria. It might be dangerous to walk out there, but... Yes, calm down, Rooney. Isn't our only concern right now. We have to stop that thing somehow. Yes, I know, Maria. I don't intend to get myself killed, you know. I'm trusting you take care of the students. Oh, we're playing as this guy now. Is this the... What is up with his gorilla-like run? What the... What is with the animations in this game? He's like Vince McMahon swaggering down to the ring. The game crashed! The crash folder name, the game actually crashed.
Great if you send it to the developer of the game. Well...
What the fuck? What?
So wait. When was our last save though?
I don't know. Fun fact, if you entered the last room without light, it was a dead ending. Oh. Alright, Josh is opening like emails.
What did it...
Right, well that was guys, we had a game crash because obviously this is a shit game and
I mean, what did we do? Literally just, it was like the next guy and it just...
it's just getting good as well. We were playing as Vince McMahon, so...
Yeah, just power strut like down the fucking...
Right, Josh, when did you save it?
It was a while back. There you go.
Fucking hell.
We weren't expecting a fucking...
We weren't expecting a game crash, but it doesn't surprise me it did crash. Here we go, we're booting it back up. Rest in peace, the game. Too much beautiful for your computer. Yeah, actually, it's funny. It does say graphics beautiful when you start it. What do you? But it's hardly beautiful, is it?
It looks...
It's a mediocre looking game from like only 8 years ago. So I hardly call it beautiful. Where's our last save though? That's what's really scary. Oh please, chapter 2. Yeah, pray everybody, because this is the moment of truth. That game out on PlayStation Vita too. Oh, is it? Why would the PlayStation Vita want to pick up this load of shit? Oh, look at that run animation. It's the greatest. A crane hang there, rescue boats. Oh, we passed it by the looks of it. Oh my god. Right, we don't want to provoke a crash, so we're gonna skip those two guys there. A red object that appears to be made of vinyl is folded in the box. Vinyl, sorry. Could this be a life raft? So this life raft must be inflatable kind. I know you. Professor Leonard. I'm Kobe, the purser. Ah, that's right. You're the lad who come to check it in my shower? Came in to check it on my shower, sorry. You really helped me out. I was screaming like a little girl when ice cold water started spewing out of it. Professor. Right, yes, sorry. I wish I could grasp what on earth has happened. You'd think we've been attacked by pirates or terrorists. Yeah, we came here to assess the situation and help people evacuate, but... Did you see the lifeboats are missing? You mean all of them? I'm pretty sure. Leonard's best character of the game. Professor Leonard, the situation does not look good. Oh, hello, Eric. Do you lads have any idea what's going on here? I'm afraid we probably know a little more than the passengers. All we know is that there has been a mass killing taking place aboard the ship. Passages between various areas have been cut off. On top of that, we are unable to reach the captain and crew. They have sent an SOS, right? I can only hope. Leonard is the best character. Well, he has the best run in the game so far. How are your students? They barricade themselves. Blah, blah, blah. Cargo hold. You should assume someone dumped the life rafts. Okay. That might be the reason, Professor. Take a look there. Oh, there's an island. I see some kind of light. A lighthouse or something lit up on a bonfire. It looks like a bonfire to me. You see fucking smoke. Exactly. There are many deserted islands around here. You can see the light shining from one of them. Oh, do you know what? I'm glad to be off this boat. I want to change the scenery. I'm probably a group that headed towards the island on the life rafts. What could the source of the light be? Odds are passengers or crew members or both used the life rafts to get to the island. This guy's a genius. Right, that's why I think too. I don't know what their intentions are though. If only they wanted to escape from the ship, why touch the life rafts? We need to catch up with them. I don't know about you, but I don't plan to swim there. I'll let you on a little secret. I'm a natural born sinker. What? A natural born sinker. That's... Are you two aware of the yellow box over there? Isn't there a life raft in that box? Well, you just checked, Leonard. You just told us that there's a life raft in there. You've got to exhaust dialogues, and it makes no sense. No, you got to click it 7 times, Josh, to get every little ounce of dialogue out of this. Yellow box, yeah, the fucking yellow box in the corner. Oh, that's right. We prepared an inflatable life raft. He just forgot about it. He just told you we prepared it in case of emergency. It auto-scrolls, so you can't speed it up. You got to see the animations of them moving their hands, because their fucking mouths don't do any moving. Right, I recall seeing one on the inventory list. Never thought it would come to actually using it. Well, you never expect to use it, but you got to prepare. Yeah, you can't skip this dialogue. We have to... It's so slow. Who's reading this? Good. Then both of you can get to blowing it up. I'll be cheering you on. Hopefully they have a good set of lungs. You could get those electric ones anyway, can't you? That kind of like inflates shit a lot quicker.
I'm not sure what's going on, but whoever is on that island probably knows more.
So you think they're terrorists?
Maybe. If they were, they probably would have made some kind of statement by now. Anyway, we should keep going.
Okay.
I'm going to take a look. You lot stay here.
Won't it be dangerous?
Someone needs to guard the boat, or we could end up stranded here. Don't worry about me. I'll be careful.
As you please.
I do like the fact that we're on like an island though. That's kind of cool. I'll give it some credit on that. Leonard has the weirdest run animation ever though. What on earth is this?
The problem is, it's like you just know, well, how are you going to get out the fucking best ending? There's going to be so many weird shit.
Leonard is a beast. Look at him.
His run animation is so
It's comical. It's making this horror game seem like a comedy the way he moves. Whoever got here first must have used these rafts. Is Leonard a fucking dunce? I can't believe how stupid the dialogue is in this game. You can see the footprints in the goddamn sand, Leonard. A human arm? Oh, it's just driftwood. What's wrong with Leonard? Are you drunk? You can see two pieces of fucking wood coming out of the ground. And his first assumption is it's a human arm. It's like, are you blind? Well, then again, he's wearing glasses, I suppose. Leonard, he's gone off screen. Where's he going?
So it's just like this.
I guess it's a dead end. It's kind of weird having a dead end, though, isn't there? Oh, 1 second. Right, try that. God, this game's awful.
So what, you just got to like try and run into the fucking woods and like some random point.
Maybe follow the coast, follow the beach all the way to the left.
That's what he did. They, like, just,
Well, he said it's just... He mentioned that it's not even worth checking the boats. There's not enough information. So if the puzzle is to check those boats, this game's terrible. That's okay. It's okay. Mr. Fox, I think Leonard is the stupidest character I've seen so far in games. Right. Maybe go the opposite side. Is there clues on the floor there? Dirt? I can see some dirt, like a dirt track.
it's kind of difficult to get more to the, Right, so that's just, I don't know, it just looks like you can go there, but clearly you can't. Well, there's nothing on the base, like you said.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, I just follow it all the way down. Is that an invisible wall on the right? Yeah. Professor, are you really going in there alone? Yes, I need both of you in here in case something goes wrong. One of you will report to me, the other will return to the ship. Maybe I could go in your steed. I am younger after all. I'm not going to pick a fight with them. I'll be fine. Well, if you say so. Why is he so upset that they wanted to survive and get off the fucking boat where everyone's dying? Yeah. Looks deserted. I suppose they must have headed into the center of the island. Leonard is better than everyone here. He is the smartest dumb of that game. He is a dumbass for sure. He said some driftwood looked like a human arm. I reckon now you triggered that dialogue, maybe that you could interact with that trail, because if you look at the dirt track, it's going off into like the, you know, the shrubs. Nothing you can interact. Click on that floor, Josh. He is my favorite character. He's my favorite character so far as well. How many characters do you get to play as in this game? I don't mind spoilers. I'm guessing because we are already playing 2 characters, maybe there'll possibly be more to play as. A human arm? Can we set fire to it?
Seriously, it's like, it's so badly done.
Yeah, let's quickly go on the guide. When you're... Okay, Chapter 2, Scene 1. When you reach the island, you'll come across a cabin. No, you don't come across a cabin. This guide is so...
It just skips over it.
Yeah, it glosses over a lot. What cabin? There ain't no cabin. If I'm right, there's 3 playable characters. Okay.
Got all this space, but it's like you can't go in.
So that's a complete invisible wall, is it on the right?
Just look.
Nothing out. Okay.
Not fucking useful.
Oh god, I hope not. Professor, please be careful. Ah! Did you hurt? Blah blah blah. I like how the shadows popping as well. Right in front of your eyes. Okay, we don't actually know how to progress this.
So I'm trying to walk into the fucking into the center, but nothing's happening.
And the FAQ from the Steam FAQ is fucking atrocious.
Look at this, look. You try to go in. Yeah, see, it's been fucking nice in the big either, so.
Oh god. Do you want to call it a day here, Josh? How do you feel?
Well, I just see that.
Oh god, has this game saved? Oh goodness.
I think people like this.
Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to what I originally said, and that was NightCry speedrun. And get straight to the point. I'll say you what, I'll remember that part. I've forgotten that part. It's okay. It seems cryptic.
I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be running.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Right, Josh, run to, yeah, actually stay there where you are. Wait a second. There's a, actually come back a bit. There's a patch of sand. Put your cursor around there. There's a patch of sand you can click on. By the footsteps, maybe? Not that one. Right there! That one spot. Footprints. I said, oh, for fuck's sake. That one specific pixel you've got to hit.
Now it's like.
And I guess now it opens? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, you've got to look at the footsteps twice. Because looking at some footsteps once is not enough to get to the next area. All the footprints head towards the thicket and disappear. Dead end, there must be a way around. Right, if that's it, this game's... Oh, this game is so bad. It is so bad. I can't... Come on, I can't make any excuses for this dumb shit. Unnaturally thick? What is he talking about? It's a thicket. What is he on about? This is unnaturally thick. It's like... What, Professor?
Yeah, examine the footsteps twice.
Examine the footsteps that you can't even find the first time twice? Leonard, footprint strange. If I was Leonard, I think that's my footprints. Yeah, exactly. It probably was our footprints. How many times did we stroll up and down that beach? Oh, this game is so bad. Stuff like that really irritates me. Because you just don't know... What?
What? No! Stop!
What?
So,
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this game?
please tell me it's the same chapter 2.
It better autosave, otherwise there's going to be some trouble.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. Right, well, we're going to have to call it a day there because it's getting late. Right, early impressions. This game is fucking atrocious. I still can't believe they're falling in the same trap where you have to examine the same thing multiple times to get different results. I can't believe that's still a thing when this game was made only 8 years ago. Terrible game design. Horrendous. You discovered the sect. Secret. Well, Josh, what's your early impressions of NightCry? Nothing works. Not fun to play. Dead ends. But it is quite funny though. It's definitely entertaining. It is bad. It is entertaining. But stuff like, again, what I just mentioned is stuff that makes the game so slow. I cry each time you play NightCry. Yeah. Pretty fitting title, isn't it? It's fucking terrible. There's no beating around the bush. Oh, I got a stealth section by the looks of it. So how long... We played this last week, didn't we? We missed one day when I was supposed to play it.
Best run animation ever.
I mean, they can't even animate like a run properly. It looks so shit. Oh, he likes lighting. Yeah, actually, I think the graphics ain't too bad. It's serviceable. It's not the most impressive though for like the year it came out, but considering it's a Kickstarter, I can't really complain about the graphics. Gloves with a non-slip coating. These could come in handy in the forest. Get it handy? I like how he's cracking jokes. These could get handy in the... Because you picked up some fucking gloves. I was going to say pick up the gasoline tank then, because I've been playing Left 4 Dead quite a lot lately as well. And it's just ingrained in my memory to grab those. Yeah. Waiting for a tank to come across. A baseball has been stuffed into the bottom of something. Well, this is the first thing I found that shows any sign of humanity. What do you mean, any sign of humanity? There's posters on the wall. There's books there. Back in the day, I worked so hard on my breaking ball, aspiring to be like my hero, Lefty. I'm not sure if it will be of use, but I might as well take it with me. Just randomly takes a baseball. The first sign of humanity, yeah. There's a fucking radio station there. A radio. Huh? What's going on with that radio? A notebook with faded stains. There's brown smudges across the surface as if someone spilt coffee on it or they've been using it as toilet paper.
What's about that? What a gas.
Yeah, the graphics are actually pretty okay. This is handwritten. It appears to be diary of this room's occupant. Today I gathered fruit from the trees on the island. I split them open and tasted. I can't read it. I found a huge cluster of tiny crabs in the crags of the shallow along the shoreline. I captured a wild bird and invaded my hut, and fried it. It was delicious. Some of that dialogue was way too quick to read. However, they seem to have the union. Well, okay. I want to read it, but I know I can't catch up with it. Mostly English books, but they seem to be books written in other languages as well. English, Italian, German, and most be Arabic. Though I can't imagine a group of translations. What was it? Transnationalists living here. Sorry, I got that confused. I've heard the crew of a cruise liner speak 4 languages on average. Could a crew member be using this room? So what? One of the crew members. This is a secret kind of island. There's a phone charger. So we're tuning into radio, but we don't have any reason to do that just yet, unless we're looking for help. This is the Coast Guard to ship. We've picked up a distress call from the vessel. How did you know that, huh? Are they reading us? Cough, amen. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is a passenger liner Oceanus. Current status, mass murder on board. Vessel immobile, requesting emergency assistance, over. Roger that. Relay vessel coordinates, over. Coordinates? Coordinates, exact position unknown. Estimated to be in the vicinity. Roger that. We'll commence the search and rescue operation shortly, over. Phew, hopefully they will be... Right, Josh, explain how you knew that code, because I don't... Did you...
I gotta be honest, I mean, I got no idea. I clicked everything.
Oh.
No tips came up, so I just went with what I knew. So.
Oh, because Josh has prepared a little bit to make this game a bit smoother with watching the speedrun. There are human bones, it seems that, but I haven't seen anything of this game, so I'm like kind of the audience.
I'm not worried about his campaign. It's the fucking next one. There's a lot of we'll get to it.
That run animation is so bad, I can't quite believe it. He's like an ogre.
Yeah, this game came out like, what, 6, 7 years ago?
It's so bad. That lighting is actually... Audio, I agree with you. It's Jason Statham. Yeah, Jason Statham, Ghost of Mars. It's like he's walking with a broomstick up his ass. Audio, I'm with you with the lighting effects. They're actually very good. Brownish garbage is scattered across the floor. It looks to be shriveled fruit. This room smells ghastly. Is this where it's coming from? My nose feels like it might retract into the back of my head. Even though it's got nice, like, you know, the visuals ain't too bad and the lighting's very good, it has zero atmosphere though for some reason. It feels flat, the atmosphere. Some dirty cloth and a tube of something or other has been left on the floor. I might be able to use this tube of super glue. That's it, randomly takes it. I'm going to take it in case I need it. I can't always use it as first aid for cuts. That's true, you can actually use super glue to sew your wounds. But I think there's a specific kind of super glue you can use. But what I love about video game logic with puzzles though, you think, why are you picking that off the floor? And the classic ones like Silent Hill 2. As great as Silent Hill 2 is, it's got possibly one of the stupidest fucking puzzles I've ever seen. Remember like melting the candle to set in like this kind of trap door on the floor?
Oh yeah, to make the handle.
Yeah, you set it and then you put like a horseshoe in it and use it as like a makeshift handle. It's ridiculous.
Right, so there's a guard there, by the way.
Wait, so what we... Oh, we got...
So there's a guard there.
Right, so there's a guard on the right. What we're throwing a baseball into.
So it's this weird old...
Look at his hand. He's not even holding the flashlight. Man, fair play to him. That was a good shot. Cool, he's the next Riccamaro, isn't he?
So he's checking out like what happened, isn't he?
Yeah. So the guards...
So the guard's just slightly there, isn't he?
Yeah. Where is he to? Where did he disappear to? Where did he go? The surrounding floor has been polished to a shine. Are there people from the boat who landed before us, or is there an indigenous clan inhabiting the island? The coarse relief and flat base is similar to the Bayon style, but this looks much more primitive. The going centerpiece is displayed as if intended to serve some kind of religious purpose. So we actually have demons, ghosts, and now like some sort of weird cultist clan. I wonder how this story is all going to tie together. How are you going to tie all these themes together, eh? I bet it's going to be shit. The surrounding floor has been polished. Okay. Oh, what's this? Underground behind the shrine is an object on the floor, about the size of a human fist.
It's weird, you got interactive like that, not that.
Yeah, you interact with the back wall. This looks like a fragment of one of the masks worn by the men I saw on the trail. A fragment of cracked mask is on the ground. This could be a clue. I should hold on to. So wait. Let's just. You had to click the back wall twice in order to pick up a fragment of a mask.
Yeah, mask is there, but you have to click this wall here.
But the point is, you've got to interact with the wall twice to get it. It makes no sense.
It is a recurring theme.
It is awful. Did anyone play test this game? Did anyone have a brain when coming up with these puzzles? I hate that when you've got to click the same thing over and over and over again to get different results. It's stupid.
You know, it's common in this game where at least you have to click things 3, 4
Wow.
times.
I don't know what. I think the original guy who developed Clock Tower made this, didn't he? It's like he didn't learn any lessons.
No.
That stuff really peeves me off, to be honest. There's a phone charger.
Yeah,
Are we coming back here with a phone later or something?
No, but the thing is, the way this game works, like their horrible like death offense, I think you can do some like saves.
Oh yeah, of course, it's a safe state, isn't it? I don't know why you actually have to stick to Active Inventory, then click on it. Like you won't just automatically use it.
Yeah.
Save complete.
It's a lengthy save as well.
And why would like thematically, why would a mobile phone save like a man's data?
Yeah.
It doesn't thematically make any sense. A mirror heart is polished to perfection. The candle flame is glitched. Laugh out loud. I didn't even notice it. We'll check it out in a minute.
Those people I saw along the mountain pass and the caves were wearing this mask. This one is split in half, though. I can't use it.
Oh no. I like that image. That was cool. It's Candyman, isn't it? Well, that's the end of that.
Just throw all like mirrors.
He just got completely freaked out about the ghost behind him, so we just smashed the shit out of it. That is quite creepy. That's cool. Let's check the candle flame. I want to see. And again, to do that, you had to interact with the mirror twice, right?
No, they just.
Okay. The men I saw along the mask were wearing masks. Yeah, it's primitive design. Yeah, blah blah, cultist shit. Yep. What are we doing now? We're putting glue on a mask we're putting together. It's like Jim Carrey's mask from The Mask.
Yeah, so
That should do it.
That's the best bit of like The Mask. It's like when he's trying to convince like
All right.
the therapist
I
that
should
he's
be able to
insane,
use the
or I
mask
mean,
now.
the mask got powers, and he puts it on, but it doesn't work. So he starts going, and he starts like kind of pretending he's mental to kind of make up for it. But it's just the best thing I've ever seen.
What flame was blood?
Yeah, let's look at that flame.
What is it?
Actually, it is. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's got like.
it's got this really weird warpy kind of effect. Look at the lighting effects though; they are impressive. I gotta be honest. Look, the shadows bounce depending on your angle. I know that's nothing new in terms of like nowadays, but you know, it's still kind of nice to see.
Yeah.
Didn't they say this game ran really badly as well on the Switch or something, or a handheld?
Yeah, I
It's
think-
probably because of the lighting effects.
I think it's been ported to like the PS Vita or something. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's like why?
And the PS Vita version is meant to be almost unplayable. It's meant to be very, very glitchy and have a lot of bad frame rate. So imagine playing this game, but even having terrible performance issues on top of the game as well.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, the suit doesn't give it away.
Maybe they won't notice it's me from a distance.
There's one of these bodies is moving.
I'm still like barbecue.
That's great. Poor guy. He's getting coming. Oh, I want to see more of that. That's cool. I think this is the best part of the game so far.
Oh, yeah.
There's something a little bit more interesting about this than just a simple cruise ship.
It goes all the way back down there. Like this guy's.
Oh. I always kind of like the kind of island settings for horror games. It's just kind of cool. I love that. Take the mask back off. We've ran about 3 feet. No, we don't need to disguise anymore. The outside areas remind me of Evil Within. Yeah, very good game. Someone has left their smartphone lying on a table. Do you know what, Oddie? I've got to be honest, I keep forgetting this, but Evil Within 2 was a real hidden gem for me. I really, really thought that game was great. It's not perfect, but I actually really liked the second game a lot. Much more than I expected. It's just really good, and the way that game ends was just quite, quite heartfelt. It was a surprisingly good game, but I think a lot of people won't give it the time of day because Evil Within was a bit of like, what do you want to call it? Like a Resident Evil 4 knockoff in a way. Even though I like that game, the second one is a different beast entirely. It's so good. I had a lot of fun playing it. So if I ever do like a top 10 hidden gems or gem list, Evil Within 2 I'll have to get a shout out because again, it's just a very, very good game that a lot of people probably wouldn't have, tampered with. A rope. I must have, and I have to go Indiana Jones on someone. So I'm going to. You can't throw an Indiana Jones reference in this game. It comes across pretty stupid. Is it going to turn in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Like we're going to be, swapping a statue with sand? Oddie, we've got Indiana Jones references. Oddie's like a huge Indiana Jones fan, so.
That's coming up in like next minute or so.
Isn't it amazing? There's more bad Indiana Jones films than good ones now. Because 2, it really is a piece of shit. I don't know why people love that film so much. There's so many flaws in it. The 4th one, Crystal Skulls, was like absolute dog shit. And the 5th one was pretty bad as well. So there's only 2 good Indiana Jones films.
No, just shocking.
It's just amazing when you think about it. Someone sterilizing their frost. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Whoever it must be is the owner of this place. I bet they're holding the keys to unlocking this mystery. Well, they just pretty much told us who it is now.
Oh, yeah.
It was that guy at the start of the cruise ship. Well, I recall British collectors showing me this in the past. His was dark colour and much skinnier. If memory serves me, they call this the Hand of Glory, a magical item made of corpse wax, said to repel evil. Putting aside whether it truly holds magical powers, it's quite an interesting object of research, nonetheless. Hand of Glory. This is a stuffed dog. That's not a dog, it's a fucking wolf. This is... Yes, someone wrote this by hand, though I can't make out the smudged portions. Might be the Marquis de Sade's writings. Overcoming the fear, all of it is a creation of adherent. The disassociation with the world comes by the way, charm, colossal as it is in scale. This is either the diary of a madman or poem of some kind. Yeah, see, Marquis de Sade. A literal masterpiece. I know Oddie could vouch for that. I can see an open window, yeah. Is he gonna do a Leon Kennedy and just fly out the window? Oh no. His old ass can't do a Leon Kennedy. Oddie said it lived up to the hype. That's he's referring to the Marquis de Sade's 120 Days of Saddam. Indiana Jones. This old tosser will just fall straight away. There's no way he's going to be able to keep his body weight going with the dude's hands. Leonard is like 2 feet off the ground. Well, he's making a meal out of that, isn't he? Fucking hell. He,
one breakdown to another.
he just decides to go down a well for what reason? He hadn't even checked inside or nothing. He just like, yeah, straight down the well.
Yeah.
You see the ring girl down there, Ringu. Fuck that. Oh, he's got the strength to go down this rope though.
A suspicious tunnel.
Why couldn't he hear noises or have like some lighting come out of the well? To kind of... Oh, he's using the gloves on the rope. I see. That's what that puzzle's for. So what happens if you didn't have the gloves? Would you just not be able
You
just die, just slip and die? I'm all for like a underground like cult area, like under a well and everything, but again, stuff like that, they should have actually developed it a bit stronger. Because it feels very random, this place. You just go to this place, this place, this place, and it's just like things are happening. You've got a candle hand. What is going on with this? This is... Josh is loving this. This is so random. High skill ceiling. God, it is awful. This feels like some sort of touchscreen game, you know, some sort of mobile game. It is tacky. It's worse than tacky. That was shit. And the fucking hand's got like a middle finger sticking up. It's like giving us a fuck you.
Looks like I made it across in one piece.
Oh goodness gracious me.
Good segment of that.
This is pure crap, isn't it?
Really scary.
Yeah, very, very scary. Geometric patterns have been drawn all across the entire floor. A magical square, but I can't see the whole picture from here. Maybe do it from a height like Indiana Jones.
We're gonna love this.
A massive sturdily constructed rectangular box lies in the center of the room. A mysterious room and a coffin-like box. And what an antique looking setup. I hope Christopher Lee isn't sleeping here. What are they referencing Christopher Lee for? Because he played Dracula in a couple of movies?
Oh.
I say a couple, he played Dracula in about 100 movies.
No. Jerome.
Jerome, who's that? Jerome's shoulders are weakly rising and falling, so he's breathing. You don't look, it's not even animated. It seems like he's been put asleep with some sort of drug, but his life does not seem to be... His life doesn't seem to be in immediate danger. He looks like he's barely breathing. He's in a coffin. He's been underground. What the fuck is this guy on about? So wait, so we got to click it... Alright, well... Right, I got a bone to pick. Oh my, we'll get to that afterwards. There are numerous scars on Jerome's back in some pattern. The red scars imitate flowers blossoming on his back. Did the people on this island do this? Wait, these scars seem to be much older.
4 times.
So, just to verify, you had to click that coffin 4 times. 4 times to progress. I can see the entire image from here, just as I thought. It's a magical square. Very technical word. Magical square. This isn't a black silhouette is cast over the magical square. I hope I'm wrong, but this silhouette represents the Oceanus. It's so the rite will be performed on the ship. No, wait. If that was the case, they would have gathered at the island, with no need to board the Oceanus in the first place. Is it possible that this was a test run? That the real ritual wouldn't take place here, but instead of the... Yes, it makes sense. The Oceanus must be the site for the real ritual. What the fuck is he on about? Then my students are in grave danger. I need to get back to them. What is this? What's this? Why is the story so fucking convoluted and stupid?
So yeah, the ritual was supposed to be on the boat, so it's like it's got nothing to do with the island.
So if the ritual's meant to be on this boat, what is all this glitz and glamour here? Why is there ghosts coming out the wall and like there's a guy in a coffin? It's stupid. The curtain is swinging slightly, perhaps quarter draft. Does this door lead outside? Well, we're underground, mate, so I doubt it leads outside. Is that a ceremonious dagger? A dagger that design seem to ignore utility, so it must be an item similar to the Afim. It's similar to the Dami Yarki, a dagger used by Nepali shaman. The rituals these people perform must be syncretism of various occult elements from around the world. These words are difficult to pronounce. I thought you were going to use it as a key, like Silent Homecoming, when you use the dagger as a key.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the professor? He was supposed to be here by now.
I don't know. We just have to wait.
He carried him out there. He didn't go back to carry him out.
Professor,
We left him there.
He was held captive by some strange men. Don't worry. He's alive. Quickly, back to the ship. They're targeting the Oceanus.
The Oceanus? What do you mean?
I can explain later. We need to hurry. While you're at it, can you get this man a jacket? We can't have him freezing to death.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the best chapter of the game. So now
That was better than the first chapter, but it had no horror in it.
I've run the last chapter.
Well,
just
somehow we've made it back.
Well, somehow we made it back. I wonder how.
We
We
have
didn't
no
see any of
idea
it.
how many of them are on the ship. We'll have to eliminate.
Why is the story in this game so bad?
What was that explosion? Hey! Get back to the ship as soon as...
So
What? So the ritual island didn't really serve too much of a purpose apart from telling us we need to be back at the ship to kind of
Yeah.
kill the cultists?
Yeah, the rope.
The real ritual's happening on top of the ship. What?
On a great twist, it never actually got like. This is actually like the beforehand before it all happened.
Right, so this is like a prequel.
Yeah, so this is like before it was.
I can't believe how shit the story is. Why can't they just like... I don't know. Rooney, great to see you. Professor, good to see you too. Dipping your toes in these kind of meetups is a good experience for you. That and it's time you plucked out someone nice from an event like this. Rooney, been meaning to say this to you for a while now, but... well, maybe it's time you moved out from the professor's nest and spread your wings. Spread your legs, more like. Oh yes, I've been thinking the same thing. Good to hear. Sorry, it's presumptuous for a lecturer to lecture you on a family affairs. It's just that the professor's still single himself, and with you around, well, family is family, but you're a distant family, right? You can't stay under the professor's care forever, you know. Or have they got like a thing going, these two? Oh, Rooney, great to see you made out here having fun. Oh well, I only just got here, so... Right, of course. Oh, but seriously, I think attending an event like this will do you a lot of good. So he's took his students to this cruise. It's a casual cocktail party, so feel free to mingle and enjoy yourself. Is this guy crazy? What kind of teacher takes like their students to a fucking a cocktail party in a cruiser ship and goes go mingle with the guys? Oh, that reminds me. You no doubt heard there's a world-renowned conductor on board. Well, he is, and far from being some grey-haired old codger, he turns out to be this handsome devil. Oh, Professor, stop it. How am I supposed to follow up an introduction like that? I'm Dramone. It's a pleasure. I ain't gonna pronounce that word. Rooney Simpson, hi. The music's way too loud. Rooney, here's a distant relative of mine. Anyway, long story short, I am watching over her. As such, she's like a daughter to me. I expect you to treat her accordingly. Is this professor like really kind of like messed up in the head? She's like a daughter, so but I'm gonna let her go out and mingle with all these random guys. Now, this is a surprise. Didn't expect to see you here, Rooney. You look totally out of place in a happening spot like this. And you got to speak to everybody twice. Oh, it's so stupid. So, Dramone, where were we? We were talking about the time a Spanish millionaire hired you to conduct an orchestra for an audience of 2. Oh right, well, it wasn't a big deal really. I got rather luxurious present as compensation, but that's about it. Oh, a luxurious present. No need to be modest. Come on, spill the goods. What you get? Oh, I'm not sure. I remember exactly. His face. He looks a bit like Casper Van Dien a little bit. The professor mentioned he was living with a distant relative. That's you, right? Huh. Oh, yes. Been a long time since your partners oh, sorry, parents oh, no, but you've been separated for a while now. They lived apart. Huh? Oh, right, I see, sorry. I should have asked you something so personal. Still, what a coincidence. Huh? Well, I grew up apart from my parents too. My real parents, I mean, I was raised by my adoptive parents from a younger age. So, I guess we might be two of a kind. Rooney is ... Are you interested in classical music? I am not well versed in it or anything, but I still enjoy listening. That's fine. I'd like if you come to hear my next performance. I'm scheduled to conduct on the night before the final day of the cruise, so come along if you're interested. Oh, I think I will. Great, I look forward to seeing you there. So, Jerome, are you single? I bet a guy in your position has women coming and going all the time. Oh really? I don't think I get all that much interest. I don't have that much interest in that kind of thing myself. Oh, the stoic treatment. I love it. It screams bona fide artist. Aha, do I really come across like that? Oh, Rooney, you normally aren't the one to socialize. Nothing in particular. Uh-huh, well, could you do nothing in particular over there? It's not every day I get a chance to talk to a world-renowned conductor alone. Cool, bitches. Holy hell, you actually showed up. This guy looks like he's like 6 years old. Oh, is it a woman? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kelly. Didn't think the Death Wish Diva had any interest in fancy dudes like this. The professor told me to attend, so... Okay, now it all makes sense. Well, don't just stand looking at like you have a stick up your ass. Get out there and have fun. The eats and drinks are real good. The eats and drinks? Who says the eats and drinks? No one talks like this. By the way, have you seen Harry? I don't see him. No idea. Now that you mention it, he was here a little while back though. He's probably chasing off sweet bit of ass again. Just leave him to be.
Like this is actually a Kickstarter backer.
This is a Kickstarter backer, is it?
Looking messed up.
What? He looks like something out of a fucking manga movie.
He looks like Kenshiro.
I was gonna say he looks a bit like Kenshiro, yeah. It's that I reckon that model has been ripped from somewhere else because it doesn't look like part of this game. Wait, what did he say? This is a Kickstarter backer. I want to shout. Well, we shouldn't really make fun of him, but mate, you put a lot of money into having this kind of role. Your character looks really fucked up. So these are Kickstarter backers. This is where your hard-earned money went. Oh, dude, everyone here, I feel bad for you. You really fucking support the shit game here. I know it wasn't your intentions, and you know, but you really got fucked over. This game's dog shit. I don't want to kick them when they're down now. I don't want to insult them too much, but fucking hell, this is. Yeah. We had the best intentions, but when you saw how bad this game is, it took 20 minutes for me to go. They got ripped off. They lost their money. Because this game is not worth playing. Maybe for comical value.
Night seems to suck you in, don't you think, Rooney? Don't you think it would feel so nice to be sucked into the ocean? It's probably comfortable in the ocean, like a soft bed. It's a bit salty. So you should bring some candy. I like lemon and fruit punch.
The writing is so bad.
It's sparkly and beautiful. It's like a billion stars are at the ocean floor. You're lucky. The sparkles are all yours. And you're gonna become a sparkle too.
This is just ripping off the dialogue from It, the clown, when he goes, you know, you're all gonna float down here. You're gonna float too. You know, referencing them being dead bodies on the water.
the soft and comfy ocean.
So she's trying to get her to go overboard and drown.
Hey,
She's trying to entice her down.
you all right? You were about to fall into the ocean.
Awkward. The cat is like kind of horrible looking stubble though. Looks like someone like smudged their ass across his face. You look like you were going to jump into the sea just now. What's gotten into you? Oh, you were just drunk, that's all, of course. I've been known to drink too much too, stumbling downstairs. Why, just the other week I went to a bar and... I get like this sometimes, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm sorry, it's not something I can explain to someone else very well. It's just that from time to time I get compulsions to jump from high places or to run into traffic. It might be rude to me to ask, did you go through something rough? This guy's a maniac as well. How weird is this dialogue? I don't think so. Everybody has their rough patches, and I don't think I've had any rougher than anyone else. Huh? Well, that's... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying this weird stuff to someone I've just met today. Yeah, it's very fucking weird. Hey, you apologize too much. I'm sorry. This is awful. But I think I do understand what you're going through. At least a little. No, you don't. Listen, I'm just saying that to hit on you. And like you, I'm not actively suicidal either. It's just sometimes I feel compelled by a desire to try and let go of this state of being alive. For any particular reason. Well, I don't know if there's any way to explain it. It's categorized differently from being actively blah blah blah. I believe they call it blah blah blah. I should blank these words because the fucking YouTube algorithm, you can't be an adult on YouTube obviously. They consider everyone to be 7 years old and with no brain. Me neither, but I can't help but wonder why these thoughts cross my mind. There might be something about me that triggers it. This guy's a fucking living breathing maniac. I'd like to talk to you some more. It's not too much trouble how after okay, a couple of drinks. In my room. Why would someone just go into all these faults on someone? It's kinda weird. Although I'm scheduled to conduct a performance as part of the party entertainment repertoire 2 hours from now. So we only have until so he's gonna get drunk just before he fucking goes out on stage. What kind of sense does that make?
And why is this like I can't skip this dialogue?
No.
Yeah, resolution.
I can't believe how immature the writing is in this game. It's childlike. It's just it's so heavy and thrown on your shoulders, but with no kind of build up or anything to really kind of, you know, for you to attach yourself to. As a player, you're going, what? Where are you coming out with this drivel right now? Then it's decided I'll head back to my room in advance to set things up for us. Yeah, but mate, you just said you're conducting a performance in 2 hours. It's so silly. But did I just agree to that? Well, not really. You didn't say anything. How bad is this dialogue? And she's got that weird running slumped over action as the professor did.
But this is like maybe the remember's good enough because this really is a bit confusing because it's like this ship's on
Right, Josh is just saying, shout out to the Kickstarter backer. Your character was, well, completely insignificant. Something about a turtle. If I remember correctly, okay. So we're gonna be going on a weird kind of date with Jerome. We're having a drink with him in his quarters, which is kind of weird. Look at this animation. It's so feminine and silly. So bad. Look how bad the run animations are in this game. Are you serious? Look at her. She turns to the Hunchback of Notre Dame halfway through. Oh, Sol. Hello there. Have we met before? Remember, I'm the first mate, Sol. Or Sal, whatever you want to call it. I hope our service is meeting all your needs. Yes, very much. Well, I tried to top myself 2 minutes ago, overboard. A pleasure to hear it. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with a member of the crew should you feel inconvenienced. What? We just got his number randomly. How about a game of darts? What? Josh is going by memory now. He has watched a run of this recently and to prepare a bit so the run's not utter shit to watch. So, you know, it's all a memory test now, so it's up to him.
Yeah, probably because this big looks all the same. It's hard to
Yeah.
remember.
This doesn't look like the kind of party I'd like to go back to with anybody.
Yeah, it was like just something simple.
Are you going to say anything at all? Or? I can't believe how bad... I keep saying it, but the run animations are so weird. Hey, are you okay? She's like a mute as well. She can't even open her mouth. Huh, why do you ask? You look kind of pale. If you're not feeling well, I can come back later or... Oh, no, stay. I had a short map earlier. I must have had a bad dream, that's all. A bad dream? Exactly, I'm sure I had a bad dream, but it's the strangest thing. I can't remember it for the life of me. Cool, some party this is. This happens from time to time. I can't recall what happened despite it being recent. Recalling a bad dream isn't easy. Most people forget what they dreamed about the moment they wake up, after all. Yes, but it's not only dreams. I have holes in my memory of the day-to-day life as well. They are small, but definitely there. And then I get this odd feeling, like I don't really know why I'm alive. Sorry, I didn't mean to start talking to you about this. No, that's not true. I guess I wanted you to hear this. Maybe part of my thoughts, you'd be able to understand what I'm going through. How heavy is this conversation? Yeah. At least I just got that feeling from talking to you out on the deck back there. You shouldn't just expect things from me, although I'm not saying I don't want to hear more. I do. Haha, okay. You like to complicate things. After these memory lapses, I always begin to think about the nature of living, for example. Is falling out of the state of being alive the same thing as losing... Okay, now you're the one complicating things. Surely, one's existence disappears upon death, right? You might be right about that. Morte, death, triumphs over the... I can't read this, it's too fast. But in the end, it doesn't triumph overall. This is scrolling by itself. I'm from the poet... Petrarch? I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe I'm prone to overthinking things because I had it read to me as my childhood self, whatever. I called room service a while ago, but they seem to be running late. I'll just go and find out what's happened to them. Oh, you needn't go to the trouble. No, I insist. Just wait here for a second.
Why does it auto-scroll and then every time it's...
Yeah, it's weird. You think it might be quite important dialogue. It just scrolls by itself, so you can't read it in time. It's so shite. It's just really bad. A comfortable looking sofa. I knew it. The sofa in my room doesn't even begin to compare. So he's gone to get... He's following up the, takeaways order or whatever it is, room service.
So say, I clicked that sofa 4 times then.
Wait. What did you do? You clicked the sofa 4 times in order to trigger the next event.
Yeah, because I can hear the shower. It's like, what?
I cannot believe how bad this game is.
Yeah, click the sofa 4 times.
4 fucking times. But how would a gamer ever know to do that?
It looks comfortable.
After the second or third time, you're thinking, I'm becoming some sort of, like, you know...
And it says the same thing. It looks comfortable. Click it again. Yeah, it looks comfortable. It's like...
Yeah.
Jerome?
Oh, he's not in there. That was a good jump scare. It never got me, but it was good. Good for you, Rooney. Your
Good
wish
for
is gonna
you,
come true
Rooney.
now.
Your wish is gonna come true now. You can join a world of no worries.
Rooney, run!
Jerome?
Hurry!
Jerome's
get
actually
outta
ticking
here.
on the spirit.
Especially about Hamlet, though, fucking.
Where were you then? You was meant to be having a bath. I don't get this game. Casper Van Dien died a hero though. I like the attention to detail with the sound, like the scissors cutting in order for, like, you know, the closer they're getting, the louder the cuts are becoming. It's quite cool, but the game's just so bad. Oh, the controls are horrendous. What is she doing? Go down the fucking stairs.
You see that there? That's
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 times. It's just really weird.
Well, that's the problem when you make a game designed in 3D. You got a 3D game, but you've got like 2D kind of controls. It's just point and click in kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to navigate. She just worked through that door. I don't know why I'm so surprised all the time. So they got a cinema on board here. How big is this cinema screen? What? Your animation just literally warped to the floor. You are... Look at her. She's frozen with fear. Oh, God. You see how that was animated?
Yeah, it's the big thing work.
It does it. It's broken. Well, this is rougher than sandpaper, this fucking game. Yeah, we're gonna sit down and watch a film. No, I'm trying to do my best, but you know, you are. I mean, come on. I understand that you're meant to be hiding between the seats, but the way it's shot is absolutely ridiculous.
How can you not see
I mean, fuck me, Stevie Wonder would better see you from there. Oh, this game's getting on my nerves. The more we play it, the more shit it is.
Yeah.
That was such a shitty, dumb segment.
What do you get for that shit, innit?
That's the thing, it doesn't keep you on edge. You just... All the gamer thinks is, like, how ridiculous all this is playing out.
Kelly? Oh.
She tried the same hiding spot then.
Rooney, I feel like I just got back from hell.
Did the monster get to you?
I was running from it, then I fell and hit my head. Ouch! It's left a lump, all right.
What's this? Security fire guns? What's this about? Anyone I'm going to scout out? Is this actually any use anyway, this dialogue?
Yeah, I think we need our. I've only seen a speedrun, so I don't really know how it works. But,
Right.
This is where it gets so confusing because there's a lot back and forth.
Right.
So, don't be surprised if I fucking get lost.
So Josh is going by memory now, just trying to get this game done.
Yeah, that's what I fucking even have to use my memory. But like, the island segment's not too bad because it's like pretty straightforward. This one.
The island segment was probably the best part,
Yeah,
but
it's like the best bit. It's like
it lacks any horror, obviously. But I don't know. I just guess the setting is just more interested in the cruise ship.
It's like back to the boot again. It's like
Yeah. Even though the boat has all the horror and gore, it's like it's probably like the most uninteresting part. Rooney, that you? I've just met up with the others. Met up. Yeah, you know that cargo hold in the shopping area. We're hiding in there. The door looks like they can take a beating better than any other place. Okay, I'm on my way. Just one thing, we've locked the doors from the inside. We'd be screwed if that monster got in. Oh, you can't even fucking read it. How bad are the developers?
Yeah, so like
You don't even give a window. I'm not the fastest reader in the world, but fuck me.
But most of it doesn't auto scroll, but then parts of it auto
Yeah.
scroll and it scrolls too fast.
It's a mess. It's like some of it's like voice acted, some of it you scroll a dialogue, some of it auto scrolls so fast you can't read it. It's just such an inconsistent game. We better save it soon, I think.
Yeah, this is where I got off memory now, so I'm
Right.
If I don't find the bloody route that looks for me.
What was the comments like when you watched the speed run? Did you read any of the comments?
I mean, basically, just said I'm disappointed in this, and
Yeah.
they're right. It just sucks.
Because you know, some of people, who knows how much they kind of put into the Kickstarter. Because you know, there would be extreme cases where people would have donated probably hundreds of pounds or dollars, you know, that equivalent. Especially if you get like an NPC in the game, and just to kind of play this after all the promises, and you know, you've got the kind of pedigree of the Clock Tower original developer, and just to see like what you're playing now is just so bad. I want to know how they felt.
Yeah, I feel bad for the backers because you know you wanted to and you clearly didn't get it.
No. Kickstarter is such a gamble. Sometimes it's wonderful, but way too often it's just a scam. People have no intentions of finishing the games that they say they're going to finish. And if they do, they're so half-assed and lazy that, you know, it was never worth it in the first place. And sadly, this is one of them that's fell in that kind of trap. I mean, we're waiting. Let's shout out, what was the game we're waiting for? We're waiting for Asylum. Done by that guy, that Angus Augustine or whatever his name is, that made Scratches. That, from what I've seen, is just a really mediocre horror game. And that game is 10 years late on its release date. 10 years. Yeah. It's been I'm sure it's been developed for 12 or 13 years though, altogether. And he's still just making these false promises about this game coming out. I'm thinking, it's the people who's backed this game. I don't want to be morbid, but some of them died by now or moved on. I mean, in 10 years? That's a massive window, right? No one's ever the same after 10 years, are they? You got different things going on in your life. You don't have time to kind of do things that you would have done 10 years ago. People's grown up or their situations are different. So it's like, who cares about this anymore? 10 years, the hype is dead. What room does this serve in the cruise ship?
That's the cargo hold.
Cargo hold. Let's get through that door. We should be safe hunkering down here until help arrives. Help is coming? How if I know? But now shit has hit the fan. Someone from the crew must have at least sent a distress call, right? Anyway, did you see Monica or Jessica on the way over here? I didn't, and I can't reach them by phone or text. No, I haven't seen them. Damn, I'm sure they have stowed away somewhere safer, just like us, though. Well, there's a shitload of blood all over the place, so I don't know about that. I'm going to go look for Monica. What? You serious? Yes, and also Professor and Jessica. We haven't confirmed everyone is safe after all. Gee, wow, you really do have a death wish. You are known? No. You are no. There's a murder. Is that bad word writing? You are no. There's a murderous freak on the rampage there. I couldn't even get that. I'm aware of that, but I also want to find a way out of this crisis. Whoa, since when were you the proactive type? Oh right, your death wish must have busted your instincts for survival. Ah hell, it's your life. Go throw it away. See if I care. Do you have Monica or Jessica's contact details? I don't. Right. You never qualified to be a member of the bitch brigade. Hold up. I'll send the details your way. God, it's so weird. The dialogue's so bad. Listen, it's not just you. Well, I've had enough of this game anyway. Nice to meet you. I'm Rooney. My, it takes a special kind of person to greet someone as so normally given the circumstances. I'm Angie. Even they're aware how shit this game is. You only got in here a little while ago, right? Did you come across survivors out there? I can't find my husband, John Thompson. Maybe you've heard something. No, I've not talked to any survivors other than Kelly, an acquaintance. Oh. At the end of the day, he's a very capable man. He's probably safe and sound somewhere, but still. I overheard you're going out to find your friends, aren't you? Yes, and I'm also, if I stay here, I'll never know if there's a way to escape. True, you're a brave one. If you're going, you'll need your friend contact details. Monica, was it? Oh, I got her contact details from Kelly just now. But not these details, the number to my husband's smartphone. You see, a little while back, I called my husband's smartphone and a girl called Monica answered. She said she'd found his smartphone lying around. Maybe she still got it on her now. I see, so I might be able to reach Monica using the number. Exactly. So note down John's number.
I can't be honest, it just
Who cares about all this number
it
bullshit?
doesn't work in this game, like accessing the phone.
Yeah, I gotta save this person, and there's this person, and there's this person. We don't know these people. I'm awfully sorry that things have come to this. Huh? Surely there's no need for you to apologize. Oh, here is. I'm Vigo Boradsov, the owner of the ship. And yet I don't have a clue what's happening or why I'm responsible for everything that happens to the ship. What's that guy doing? Is that guy in the orange shirt? He looks like a nerd. You mentioned that you are the owner of the ship, right? So wouldn't happen to know a way off this floor, would you? Off this floor. Don't tell me you're contemplating leaving this room. There's someone I want to find. It's important. Reckless for sure, but perhaps that is precisely the kind of person who may have a chance to experience eternity. If you go to the end of this floor, to the end of the aisle, in the movie theater, you'll find a door leading to the emergency stairwell. You should be able to get to the other floors from there. Here, take this key. Can we talk to the guy with the orange jumper? It's Chitron. Who's this? Hello, young lady. You seem quite tired. Are you alright? Well, not really. Yes, I'm alright, thanks. He just looks really fucked up. Right, don't let yourself get in a panic now. Well, it's kind of hard. To be honest, this kind of situations almost makes me feel excited.
Yeah, because that's normal for the same.
So we got to go back to the cinema, right? The other door leading to the stairwell? Yeah.
Is there a phone charger here? I know there's a death skip we can do.
Oh.
But again, apparently if you use a light that can't be used on a certain area, it skips triggers.
Does it?
So I'm hoping I can pull off because I don't know the actual way of doing it.
So we're gonna go for a a script skip.
Yeah, it's basically a fucking it just skips a death scene because apparently if you can't use an item on it, it just skips the trigger for some reason.
Right.
Right, back to the main wall.
I want to say it was upstairs, but I can't really remember.
There's a double door on it, but yeah.
Oh, that looks like a cinema door, yeah, for sure. I wonder what films are showing then. Can we check any of those pictures out? One of them looks a little bit...
That's Men in Black. Just
yeah, that's Men in Black for sure.
That's
Titanic. But with 2 guys by the looks of it. What's the one? Black Hawk Down?
Oh,
Possibly Apocalypse Now? That's Space Odyssey by the looks of it.
That's it.
Yeah. I want to watch that one. The Titanic one with the 2 guys. What is wrong with this game? Look at the lighting effects are broken as well, because you cast a shadow from like someone's shooting a like the light in front of you, because your shadow's kind of going on the back wall,
yeah.
But the light source is going forward. Rico. Jerome, you got out safely. I did, and you seem to have gotten out with only a few scratches. Thank goodness. All thanks to your help, I even managed to meet up with my others in my group. That's great. And your friends are safe too, I take it? Yes, they've stowed away along with the other passengers in the shopping area cargo hold. It seems safer there. So there they are with the other passengers. Is that so? What's wrong? You look conflicted. Oh, well, you see, after I saw you off, I was attacked by a group of masked hoodlums. Masked hoodlums? Some are wearing regular passenger attire, and some are even donning crew uniforms. I managed to get away, but I'm sure they are involved in this incident somehow. We've got to try and uncover whatever it is they are plotting. Rooney. Jerome, are you saying that that monster has allies among the passengers and the crew? Yes, well, I'm not sure if they are allies, but there's several dodgy characters out there for sure. And since they are passengers themselves, off as both passengers and crew members, it's hard to tell them apart from regular people. All this kind of contact stuff is really annoying. I'm going to look around. It's like they thought it was so smart having a phone. And, you know, I have seen this in games before, but
it just bogs the game down.
It does bog it down. You've got all these numbers and you're like, oh, it's too many people. I don't care about any of them. I don't know really when to call them anyway. What did she say? I might even make it so 3 foot off the ground, man. God, it's stupid. In a life and death situation, people would do some insane shit. Hi Rooney, it's me, Jessica. Don't trust the Eric guy, he's dangerous. Huh? Just listen, whatever you do, be careful around that Eric guy, got it? Jessica? Whoever Eric is, I don't remember. It's bad, but I don't remember anyone's names in here, really.
So apparently there's a death scene here, but...
So you could die there, right?
You can skip it entirely.
So Josh is going to skip the death scene here by doing something. Oh no, Josh. Quick, come on, click it, faster. Something gonna come out the doors? Oh, look what it is. I like the silhouette. The classic backlight. Oh, he's dragging it around like Pyramid Head now. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I tell you what, don't the developers know how to make a horror game? It's like you can't keep besting the fucking murderer by clicking a couple of times all the time. It just makes him look weak.
That kind of fucks up because like you're not supposed to see him there, so you go in this fit, it's not back, but obviously you can see what's going to happen.
Oh no, Josh, you better not got us killed. Oh no. Crawl. Oh no. Josh, faster. Best game ever. I'm I'm not a fear of the game. I'm just feared that we haven't saved it for a while. I don't want to see any of this ever again.
Maybe saved in the main hall, so we're not.
That's the real horror.
Well, I'm hoping that death skip can happen because I legit think that what like the actual
Yeah.
proper way you're supposed to be doing it.
Whoa! Oh!
What was that?
What was that?
And like an insignificant line like that is voice acted, but then you got all this supposedly important dialogue that's got no voice acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see the light source? It's like there's like light pointing at your character when you come out of a door for the first time. It's going the wrong way. A necklace is lying on the floor. It seems familiar somehow. Is this the necklace Monica was wearing? Monica, you must be nearby, but where exactly? The necklace was okay.
I thought we should fall pick up.
Yeah. Well, of all the shit random items you pick up, you thought you might have actually had to take that one. Oh, Ollie, what's your thoughts on this game? Are you still alive out there? Oh.
Sounds like a phone is ringing somewhere nearby, so I think that's like
Yeah, it's awful. It really is.
Oh, there we go. So we have a phone there, so she can hear the phone ringing from there.
Oh, that's a quite good puzzle. You got to ring her phone in order to hear about where it's located.
Yeah, you ring that guy's number.
Right.
So yeah, these should be empty. Right,
Okay.
I mean, if I didn't have like a speed run, maybe you're fucking right.
Yeah. It's not worth like racking your brain out to figure these puzzles when the game quality is this bad. It's not worth your time. This is a game you should just watch someone else play. Go on. Look at her go. Forklift that shit. You don't really, with forklifts you lift shit off the floor. You don't literally like barge into shit with the forks. It just buckles.
Monica, are you alive?
She was sitting up a minute ago.
Disappoint you.
Why does she have her necklace on?
How come you're here?
It's because they couldn't be bothered to like use a different model, so they you recycled the same one.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you came by when you did. Thanks.
It's so bad.
We just talked to him once, and that's it.
Right, Josh, give us a little breakdown. What is she talking about?
Gotta be honest, that's gonna be fuck up because again, I don't know about the people or whatever.
No.
I don't think which we're going for, so just really see.
Save down.
That's lucky.
How many endings are in this game?
I don't know.
Because Clock Tower is quite notorious, isn't it, for how many endings it has?
Yeah, most of them's got what, 8?
Like 5 or yeah.
Clock Tower's got I think 12 endings.
12 endings. That's insane. But obviously, there's going to be very little between.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the samurai armor ones.
The samurai armor falling through the roof because you didn't click on the armor in the first 10 minutes of the game is absolutely absurd. And people want to tell me that's like an underrated gem or it's a good game. It's like, no, it fucking isn't.
So you've got a crane control.
This cargo hold reminds me of Dino Crisis 1. Remember like the cargo hold puzzle when you're kind of like moving fucking... Yeah. This is Dino Crisis 1. Well, I didn't need to slow down movement so it matches the sound of like it moving. If you know, I know I'm being nitpicky, but I can't help it. It is. It's like her thighs are like kind of like warping out. It's. Oh, you are Miss Simpson, right? Miss Rooney Simpson, wasn't it? And you are now, I remember, you were at the reception of the whole party. Yes, I'm the chief purser? Eric, I'm just taken back that someone's still alive. Oh yeah. I am with an acquaintance of yours, Professor Leonard, up until now, but things got out of control and I was thrown overboard. How do you get back on then? In fact, I've only just gotten my hair and clothes dry, aha. You were with the professor? Where is he? Calm down, Miss Simpson. I don't know where he is myself. We went ashore to an island in search of clues. I was suddenly thrown into the sea. Our way back. Somehow I managed to find my way back on board. Somehow? Why is this somehow? It's so suspicious. But the professor was also thrown into the sea too. So the professor is, you know, what becomes of him. The waves weren't particularly high, so perhaps he found his way safely back on the ship. Okay, so Eric, what are you doing here? Well, I managed to get myself this far, but now I'm stuck. I was thinking about moving through the air ducts as a last resort. Moving through the air ducts there? Yep, however, it seems the power for the elevator is cut off, so we just ended up stuck in another area. Is there no way to bring the power back online? Maybe if the electrical machinery below us could be repaired and the control panel circuit was switched over manually to an emergency power. Then we have no time to waste. It won't work. The control panel is on the floor above us. It's in a hold in the shopping area. And to get up there, you need to have the elevator moving so. It's a classic case of chicken and egg, haha. Well, Josh, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Josh thinks the chicken.
I can't remember what thing, but there was 2 people.
Hey Rooney, that you? Have you found a professor? No, not yet, but I have a favor to ask you. A favor? What do you want? There should be a switchboard in your cargo hold. I want you to switch to the emergency power. Will I know when I see it? I don't know shit about machines. You will. It should be okay. I can't get to the upper floor without your help. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm counting on you, Kelly.
Right, I've got to think someone else I can.
How about John Thompson? The call isn't going through. The call isn't going through.
I know there's a second person. I think you got a call.
It didn't even come up with any dialogue. It doesn't even have the audacity to tell you he doesn't want to pick up. Thank you. We stand a good chance of getting the power back on thanks to you, your friend. Now we should be able to get the elevator running too. His face looks so fucked up. Before I forget, I need some help for my friend. Your friend? You mean they are still in this area? Yes, actually. You found her in the storage area, I see. And you say she's in a bad state? Yes. In that case, you should take these. Her weakened state may as well be the cumulative result of her injuries. What kind of drug is this? They're antibiotics. Her wounds might not be deep, but they are still reasons for concern. If left alone, she could develop a blood poisoning. Both you and your friends should ingest them. Oh, I wouldn't. Okay, thank you. Eric, it's called Eric's medicine as well, so there you go. Yeah, Eric, you're not trusted. Are you going through the air duct? If you're wrapped up everything on the side, you should get going at the scale of the damage from the blah blah blah. Just get your ass in there.
Keep an eye for the fork in the air that passes.
Well, one of those paths will be marked with the number 13. That's the one you go down. That's 13, remember it? This is what Eric told us. Yeah. Well, we shouldn't be listening to Eric, because he's not to be trusted. And number 13 is considered a unlucky number, right?
God, I also can't fucking remember if that was a thing.
Oh. We got a nice bit of ass right here.
Should be like Bruce Willis who was fucking John Bowlet or something. Never recovered Tarwin.
Yeah. Doesn't he say like, I know what a TV dinner's feels like?
How did you give that tiny camera?
Whenever you watch Die Hard on TV, they always cut to ads as soon as he gets into that elevator. Yep. What does he say again before it cuts off to the adverts? It's always the same cut. He's come to party, have a good laugh, wasn't it? Oh, fuck me. Good death. That was cool. Oh. Right, take some of that medication, Josh. Got no choice. Right, when did we save it? Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. You carry on.
In the speed run, it kind of just goes through, so I don't know what I'm doing here.
Good thing is we have a save right there, so it's not going to matter too much. We could, you know, try and error it quite a lot. Did you get that phone call last time?
No.
Hello, Rooney. The monster, it's in the cargo hold. What? How? Why? Professor, hello? Well, I don't know what we can really do with that information.
In the speed run, he just...
Oh, number 13. That's the wrong pipe. Is there another pipe we could go up?
Actually, I think...
What? You could go left and right?
Can we actually...
Yeah, look, you're dodging left and right. Wait a minute, check the... Is there any clues on the floor? Guess so. How can you like actually follow this? That was nice. I like that. Credits where credits due, Josh.
I think it's even happens in the speed run. That's the weird thing.
Right, we're off the beaten path now. Josh is like, this didn't happen in the speed run, so this is uncharted territory.
Unless like he did that weird glitch, what I just said, where like you just skipped this somehow.
Hey, we'll just keep going forward. She has some pointy hips, doesn't she?
Yeah. The other thing is though, we haven't got past I know is doing that kind of bypasses like death triggers somehow. Maybe got one coming up here actually.
How much longer is in this game?
Not too long. Please be a safe one. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, because we've got no speedrun like strategies, we didn't really know what we're doing.
No.
So, right, so the guy said you gotta get a certain angle.
We need to get a certain angle for what?
I think you can die around here, but apparently if you use the smart thing like that, it skips the death trigger apparently.
Right, so Josh is saying there's a death trigger there, but we get to skip this by...
Yeah, using the item or stuff that doesn't work, apparently skips it.
By, you know, tampering with like movement and triggers and stuff, we can actually bypass probably a section of the game.
And what already did, was it?
No, you simply just kind of got your character at a certain angle and that was it. That might have shaved off a couple of minutes.
Who's that?
I didn't even see that.
What's Leonard?
Leonard is being hooked up.
Professor!
He said Leonard went overboard, didn't he? So he was a liar, Eric. Oh my god. Poor guy.
Kill me.
I quite like that, actually. That's quite twisted. He's like that you know, the RoboCop remake when all his organs are in like tanks or jars or whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds, look at that exposed beating heart. Sorry, poor guy, he is absolutely fucked. This appears to be his life support machine. This could lump off machinery is the only thing between life and death for him. There's a switch down here. Does it operate the machine? Well, is there any way you could like save Leonard? Or is he just... I think he's not too far gone, to be honest. Slightest touch, the smallest bend of the finger, and his life is forfeit. Right, so it's a mercy killing. Obviously. Leonard didn't deserve that. Even though he's a bit of an idiot.
No.
What kind of experiment were they even doing on him, though?
Nothing's
Apart from shock value, what was the purpose of any of this?
I don't know.
I'm not asking for Shakespearean kind of writing here, but I'm like, for it being that elaborate.
Professor Leonard. Oh.
Is that Eric?
Incredible! You killed him! You really killed him! Killing again, Rooney. Killing me wasn't enough, was it? I'm curious. How does it feel to kill someone? Hey! Where are you going? He was a father to you, you know. You aren't gonna act as if nothing happened like you did when you killed me, are you?
Shut up, Connie!
Huh?
I remember what really happened that day. We were on a boat. I was reaching to grab your hat because the wind had blown it into the lake.
What?
But you tried to push me in from behind.
No! That's a lie! You're lying!
But it was you who fell in, and you got caught in the boat's propeller. That's what really happened.
Lies, 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 lies! You're twisting the story to make yourself look good! Ah!
No, that's what you've been doing, Connie.
Welcome
You
back.
were always mean to me. I guess that didn't change even after you died.
We're getting some backstory of this little girl that
I don't
I have
intend
no
to
clue
beg
about.
for your forgiveness. I'm going to go on with my life.
So you care, so like this.
There's like zero development on any of this shit.
There's like
You just hear like some sort of outcome or aftermath. You're like, but there's no build up.
it's like 2 cutscenes with this little girl in it. It's like,
Yeah. Oh my god, that little girl. That backstory is so tragic. It's like what?
I gotta be honest, I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully I'll find more like a right room.
Yeah.
Because because it's such a big well, it's not, you know, it's not massive, but because it all looks like fucking sea.
Yeah, I could forgive you not knowing where to go because
Actually, I think I got really lucky here. Actually, we did. Right. They get scared now.
a car key is lying on the blood-soaked floor. That's great. It said corpse though, that was laughing, but it looked like he was alive to me.
Yeah, why is he just like, why is he just hung up on
Unless he was like a reanimated corpse, but that brings more questions to it.
Yeah.
She moves just as fast outward and she does in. What makes no sense either.
See how that's just gonna fall in?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like a ghost or a spirit. Why would electricity kind of, you know, hurt it even? It's like fucking throwing punches at a ghost. It's like, what can you really do to it by the looks of it? This game is longer than I expected. Yeah, me too, actually. And it's a shitload worse as well. For some reason, I thought this was going to be a very mediocre but competent game. Where I think it's even maybe slightly below mediocre. It's kind of, it's bad. There's no question about it. But it's kind of playable, so I can't give it like a 1 out of 10. It's playable. You could get through it, but it's just... It's so shit. It's not entertaining at all. Only for having a couple of laughs is it entertaining. And, you know, these puzzles are so straightforward. It's like, oh, you get attacked in the water. You come out and there's just electric pipe on the floor. You just put it in. You know, there's no brain power behind any of it. You just naturally just go on, you know.
The thing is, but you'd rather be that way because the game's so crap anyway.
True. Would you say all the puzzles in this game are just complete shit?
Just rubbish.
They're so basic. It's just... You don't feel rewarded. Think, wow, it's not like a Resident Evil where you think, oh, I solved that in Resident Evil 1, you know, that's quite a clever puzzle with the paintings and stuff. It's none of that. It didn't feel like you get rewarded at all. It's just like so bland.
Yeah, I got off memory here, so I didn't really know where I'm going. Hopefully the fucking right room just pops up. Those upstairs.
Oh. Right, better save it anyway. Seems like a good idea. Didn't even see it. All you could do is hear scissors. Where is it? And we electrocuted it 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago we beat this creature to death.
I think it's one of the best scenes of the Scissor Man. This is the right one.
How big is that cage? Oh my god, what a beast. She's bested Scissor Spirit with a bin.
Yeah, he's powerless after that, really. He can do anything.
I can't believe how bad this game is at times. This guy is not threatening at all. This Scissor guy is just useless.
Yeah.
He's probably the most useless version of like the Scissor Man.
It's not scary.
It's not scary. He gets bested by like a 2-stone woman. He gets thrown about like he's just nothing but a piece of shit as well. He gets thrown around, electrocuted, throws trash cans on his head, and he's finished.
Yeah.
And how much hide and seek is in this game though? It's not like a Haunting Grounds where it's quite dynamic, where you're getting chased all the time and hiding all the time. It's like he just shows up in a scripted event, you get rid of it and it just disappears.
Yeah.
It feels so scripted that there's no real tension or horror. And the scripted stuff is so simple to navigate. It's like, yeah, hide behind a bench. Oh, go in this room, and it's kind of plays out for you. It feels like there's no real horror or control.
No.
It's not organic at all. Use his spaces for a dartboard.
So Scissor Walker is now throwing darts.
I can't believe how bad this game is. He's got a giant pair of scissors and he starts throwing fucking darts at her head. Yeah. And he got bested again. She just pushes him over like he's like a piece of shit. Oh my god, all I can do is badmouth this game. For fans of this game, I am sorry, but this game is fucking awful, actually. Throwing darts at her head. I thought I saw it all, but obviously not.
Yeah.
That was so stupid. I thought it was going to be that other bloke.
I would just throw him in like a giant bin as well.
We threw him in a bin. He was fucked on the bin. Why is she even running away? She might just put the boots into him, like when she drops him on the floor. So you're gonna hide under the bed?
Yep.
It's just so scripted that there's no horror, is there? Because you know this has to happen. You know, like you're not gonna be dead or dying on the scene. It doesn't give you enough kind of. It doesn't make the player feel like he's in control enough to kind of build any suspense. And at this stage of the game, it's like. Yeah, the game's almost done, and there's a couple of footsteps under the bed. It's like, this is what should have played out when you first start the game. He should have been like, this should have been his first appearance, possibly. But at this late game, you've seen everything at this stage. You can't play a scene out like this, 'cause it doesn't work. Yeah. What's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to wrestle him, and we're going to throw that guy like he's like a little bitch on the floor. Yeah. And he's going to do nothing. It is.
And there's a puzzle, some portals in a bit, so...
So that's a Resident Evil reference, isn't it? Resident Evil 1 has like a clock puzzle. Well, it's like I can't remember if it's a clock with the pool balls or the snooker cues. I got a VIP card. Is it me as well, or does this game design, the way it's designed, feel like it's like an early PS2 game?
Yes.
It feels like it's like a very early PS2 game where it's just completely linear and scripted. That you can see straight through the veil.
And this came out in 2000.
Yeah.
16, 17. It's like, this is just
Yeah, it absolutely does not live up to like what all the other horror games were doing at this time. At all. Look at how glitchy the animations are as well when you toggled her to kind of use the door.
I mean, we were starting off
The
Clock
paving's
Tower.
all broken.
We were starting off Clock Tower 1, but it's like...
Yeah. This game...
To this, I mean, it was way better, yeah, sure, but... It's
This game is shittier. Well, then again, that might be wrong. Clock Tower 2 is a terrible, terrible game. 100% terrible. But there's a bit more charm to it. And because it's older, you give it a little bit more leverage than this one.
Yeah.
This is a Kickstarter, though, so there's a bit of leverage there because it's like a crowdfunded game. But it's falling on all the traps like the older games make. It's not been designed any better. Like, nothing's been learned. And Clock Tower, I don't know what it was about Clock Tower 2. I still quite like the aesthetics of it, even though it's bad. I do, but then again, I'm a big fan of PS1 like era horror games. I do like that, so might be a bit of bias there. Is it a VIP card?
imagine if I never watched a speedrun.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you did, because sometimes when you watch a speedrun and you play the game, people might think it takes away a bit of like authenticity from the playthrough.
We would have did this
Yeah.
campaign, just
Yeah.
going back and doing anything.
But in a way, it's made it a lot more smoother, a lot more tolerable, and I still don't know what's going on, so I'm kind of being the viewer in a way, just letting my mind roll with it. So I guess it's not a bad thing. It played out for the better in this circumstance. It appears someone was working on this computer. Windows displaying text files and machine translation websites have been left open. Looks like they were trying to translate some Russian text. Was the captain trying to decipher this text?
Yeah, nice little like hitbox, like right here.
Yeah, because that's exactly where you would actually put the mouse. This book is on the page where a passage of text and a date, something. Almost definitely a diary. Upon closer inspection, entries of each page appears to have been signed Vigo Boradzov. Vigo, the ship's owner. Oh, it looks like someone's trying to translate. Okay. The page displays text which reads like a clumsy machine translation. My daughter, Yolanda, who carries the second one, will finally gain my child. Before this result was confirmed, how many days and nights were exchanged? My daughter, who carried the immortal child, should gain the right to exceed humans next to Babylon the Great. Another one is the illegitimate child Otto. He who is my son is my grandchild and catalyst. What the fuck is this? In the water represents the people. A cocoon is reborn into a beautiful moth. Yolanda's waiting. Cut apart from this world and captured freedom, I can hear their joyous voices. I don't care about the story. It's shit and convoluted. Yeah, I'm sure someone could break it down that like actually cares about this game's story, but it's just messy. The table's been polished to something. He's immaculate. Is that even blood? It looks like fucking.
Yeah, it looks like just.
Looks like that shit on the walls when you play Amnesia, and like the walls become like living tissue.
Just make
Yeah.
You know it's pretty bad when you go for speed running and you go fly the fuck back like how you dice with the doing.
Yeah.
Right, I don't know if this skips a death encounter or something.
Can't use that here. Oh, it's Vigo.
You can't talk to this guy, right?
He's just standing there. What's he standing there for? Enter the passcode. How did you know that, Josh? So what? You had to get the first two wrong in order to get that right.
I don't know if it's random, but maybe it's random math.
Wow. So I guess it it has like certain variables or code, and one of them gets picked randomly, and you just simply just take your turns. What? And there's the same Jerome's family photo. Why would this be in Vigo's quarters? Because that's his father, maybe?
Yeah, maybe like that's his...
I don't care about the story anymore. It's gotta be shit anyway. It's silly anyway, so I don't care about it. What is this? Inside the safe is a velvet case with a white sphere packed inside it. It looks like the case originally housed two spheres. One of the two indented pedestals is empty. Is this what I think it is? A false eye? The prosthetic eye is finely constructed. On the back of it, where the optic nerve would normally be, small writing is engraved into the circular formation. I wonder what they mean. I've never seen letters like this before. What the fuck? Eye of Cass... What? What is this game with false eyes? Yeah, so like the false eye can read, decipher certain text, I suppose, or... Wow, there's a lot of bugs.
Solution
right.
The game's almost done. I can't remember what this was.
We are just flying now. Chapter 3, section scene 6, maybe?
Just a puzzle, it's literally like at the very end of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting close. Approach the bookshelf to solve this puzzle. There's a number of similar books standing on the shelf. You need to place these books on the upper shelf in the correct order. To learn how, check Jerome's post on the SNS ball of the smartphone. The right order from left to right would be, so we could check his thingamabob. So it'd be Amor, love first. Pud something. Morty, Fama, Tempo, and Eternita. 22, whatever it is. So we could have got this from just looking at his blog or whatever. But we don't care about that. The game doesn't care about being any good, so we shouldn't care about this story too much. Good. There's loads of like dead bodies being puppeteered. I like that idea. That's cool. There are some nice little bits like this, like, you know, people being all strung up. It's kind of cool.
I'm surprised to think someone outside our brotherhood has.
Why is the sound
this
quality
far.
so bad?
Wait,
Sounds like he's talking through a cup.
You.
That's right. I'm Vigo Baratsov, the owner of this ship. We met in the cargo hold, Rooney. A belated greeting. Welcome to the Oceanus. I hope you enjoy your cruise with us to our eternal paradise.
No! Let go of me! No! No! No!
Don't struggle, Rooney. Father is going to take us to eternity.
Wait. Huh? That voice.
You okay, Rooney?
Monica, what are you doing here?
I told you I would be right behind you.
Jerome?
Forget about him.
No.
It doesn't matter how much of a big shot celebrity he is if he's lost his mind. Stupid door! Why won't you open?
Probably because it's locked. Well, we got nothing to fear. Or we could just wrestle the guys, run up to him, and wrestle him to the floor, like we have done the whole game. Whoa!
I'm a UCI over there.
Rooney, you gonna let them kill you? You still haven't let go of your death wish?
That's it.
Or Josh has finished the game. No more control,
You're
apparently.
right. Sorry, Monica. I'm gonna survive. No matter what it takes. No matter the cost.
Rooney?
She smashed a false eyeball into her face? Are you for real? How does that work? What, she pushed her own eyeball straight in the back of her head? Oh, she gouged out her eye to put the false one in.
Revenge is yours. Destroy the man who turned you into a monster.
So by putting the false eye in, she commands him now because the eye gives power. Why not just do a spell or something? So the monster thinks it's him.
This can't be.
Why don't you have two false eyes then?
No, this can't be.
If someone else could take one, why don't you just destroy the other one? So this couldn't happen.
Hey, no, wait. No, wait. No, wait.
You just circumcise him. I like the room itself with like everybody like wired up, like they're being puppeteered. That's kind of cool.
The characters, the story.
I couldn't tell you the story. I'm not gonna lie. It's so badly written and done that nobody really knows what's going on. I think many people probably felt that way. If you went through like a fine tooth comb, yeah, I'm sure you could get some sort of plot out of it, but it's a terrible game, so why would we?
Found the ship requesting rescue. It's definitely the Oceanus. Over. Roger that. All units in the vicinity are heading your way. Over.
Oh, that's abrupt. We're just standing on the deck. So we saved that blonde girl. Is it Jessica? What's her name? Monica.
I mean,
well, there's NightCry.
This game is piss poor.
Yeah.
I mean, the joke is, like, you could put this up there with Clock Tower 2. That's how shit this game is.
Listen to the sound. Even the sound's fucked up. Right, mini review. This game's awful.
Well,
the Kickstarter backers got completely royally fucked with it. None of them could have been happy with this piece of shit.
What's good about this game?
There's nothing really good about the game apart from the visuals actually okay. Lighting effects are okay when they work. But the story, nonsense. I couldn't really pick up on what was going on. Don't want to pick up what's going on because it's that bad. Puzzles are dog shit. Horror is linear and scripted, so there's no real horrors. Didn't feel like you're in control of anything.
The best location was Young.
Yeah.
It was the smallest thing.
All I've done was rant about this game since we started it anyway, so I've got nothing but shit to say about it really. Yeah, massively disliked it. Not a good game. There's some fun comical bits though, what made it a little bit more interesting than it could have been.
Why you gotta slag this game off way all the time? Because it was a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Fan made money, you know.
It was fun. Yeah, it's the only thing stopping me from just like going absolutely all out on it was that, yeah, it's a low budget game, Kickstarter. You know, produced by the fans in a way with their money, but at the same time, it's an absolute waste of fucking time. It's a really, really bad Clock Tower type game. Audie, what's your thoughts? Josh, what'd you give out of 10? Josh gives 3. I'll be a bit more sympathetic and say 4.5. It's playable, you can get to the end, but it's awful. I kind of like the graphics and the lighting is good, but literally everything else about the game is awful and it's too long. Yeah, it feels too long because it's so shit. And when you can actually best the murderer by just throwing him around like a rag doll or putting a bin over his head, and he's so incompetent, it feels like you can hide anywhere, like behind new cinema chairs, when you're not even behind the chairs anyway. It comes across as comedy value. It's so bad. Sam Raimi! What on earth has Sam Raimi had to do with this Kickstarter? Oh, Akira Yamaoka from Silent Hill. He had... What? Eager. So they've actually brushed shoulders with quite a few big wigs. Some Hollywood big wigs and some like... Yeah, it's a fucking embarrassment. It's a shit game. Yeah. Here's the Kickstarter. Guys, every one of you, I feel bad for you because this was absolutely not worth funding. Sorry to say it.
It's not our fault.
No, that's the thing. It's not your fault. You put your money in the hands of like someone you think's competent, and they can't deliver. Sadly, all they deliver was a piece of shit, and you got really nothing else to show for it. You telling me any of these people played this game more than like one time through? Campfire backer. What does that mean? Campfire backer. Is that like? I suppose so. Maybe they donated a certain amount of money. Again, I don't want to sound like a complete cunt, but would you want your name even put on this game? Because it's more of an embarrassment. You're like, you supported this shit.
The thing is, if I didn't become speedrun, maybe we'd just be stuck in that ages.
Yeah. At least Josh made it watch a little bit more bearable by just getting through the game quickly.
Yeah. It's probably remember this, to be honest.
So yeah, moral of the story, just play Haunting Grounds, play the original Clock Tower on SNES or the PS1 one even. Still away from Clock Tower 2, that was awful. And Clock Tower 3 is pretty shit as well, from what I remember. But that will be our next game. Josh has to finish Clock Tower 3 next, and I finished that game before many years ago, but Josh can play through it. Clock Tower 3 is I don't know if it's well liked. Some people like it, but in my opinion, it's a lot worse than the SNES one. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Right, where's the ranking screen then? Where's the, you know, all that stuff? There's not even like a after game kind of stat screen or nothing, like the other games had. Achievement 12%. Ending. But it doesn't even give you a... But it just says ending. A lifetime is marked by many conclusive points. Okay. But what ending is it? It doesn't... It's not even labelled. Is it ending A, B, C? It just says 2 survivors.